Trash to Cash Podcast, episode 45. I'm Dave, the NC Picker. With me, sharing headphones. Headphone to headphone.
I can't move this way.
American Arbitrage.
It's going to pull out of the laptop.
Yeah. Across the road from us is Kevin, the Commonwealth Picker. And then hiding on the ground in the back is Dawn,
Dawn's
Lady
back there.
Arbitrage.
Have you guys been sharing a bed?
Yeah, a little bit. No,
Yeah,
Kevin, we just had basically like a nightmare situation, okay?
Yes.
Well, the viewers don't know you're together, right?
We're together.
Yeah, we're in the same place. We're in the same place.
Romantically, I mean.
No, not romantically,
okay.
but we're together in my house.
Yes.
Okay.
Romantically, yes.
Bromantically, yeah.
Romantically, sorry.
So I just burped, and it's gonna smell like bacon. So prepare yourself. Yeah. No, okay. So Kevin, here's what happened.
What a terrible podcast.
We went down to record an episode. Okay, and we recorded an episode.
NC Flipper.
Sweeping the nation. Best flipper-based channel in the world.
It's true.
I need to
NC
subscribe
Flipper,
to that channel.
old school
Yeah.
flipper or picker, right?
Yeah.
And then Shed Flips.
Right under me is Chris.
And then
Shed
RVA.
Flips, RVA. Then Commonwealth.
Then Commonwealth Flipper. So you're like in the top 6.
Yeah. He had that ready.
I know, he just prepared an
He
I
held up
quit
an
sign.
I quit sign. No, okay, so Kevin, we record a amazing episode, like 30 minutes. It's comedic timing, perfection.
It's awesome.
It's just
I was tap dancing. I was doing everything.
Glorious. And dude, I'm like, we're reading the last comment before we close out the episode, and I look at my camera and I'm like, how come it's not got a record light?
Yeah, he wasn't recording any of it.
I never hit record.
We played pretend for 30 minutes like children.
Just like children. We're just being children, pretending we're recording an episode. And then we had to I'm sure you've had a mishap like that, where you then have to try to record it again and your heart's not in it and you just feel dead inside. Yeah. That's kind of what happened to us.
Totally. Matter of fact, I had one similar, well, not like, I wasn't, you two were acting like kids and I wasn't acting like a kid in the video, but
True.
I had this kid that was selling me stuff and then he knew me and he was selling stuff on Depop. And I'm like, hey, give your store a shout out and all that stuff. And none of the audio worked. And so now he's going to think I cut that out of the video because I didn't want to shout out his store.
He didn't make the cut because he was a lesser YouTuber.
For people who, like your followers, Kevin, who don't know what Depop is, it's like Bonanza, but for younger people.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good definition.
Yeah, it is.
I never got into Depop. I listed one thing, it never sold. And
that's what Yellowstone is. Bonanza for younger people.
Yellowstone.
That show? The show.
Yeah. Forget it.
Yeah. Kevin Costner.
So, I don't know, man.
Their own.
They were real close because we only had one set of headphones and Carrie wasn't prepared.
I'm really close to you right now.
Yeah,
you smell like bacon and Burberry perfume.
Yeah.
Before we get deeper into this here, because this is scaring me, Burberry, bacon, and just the things y'all love. Now, is there any chance sometime in the show we can talk about reselling? I have a feeling it's going to be rough.
Why do you want to
be
do that?
Tough.
Why are we going to start doing that? We've made a podcast built on nothing.
This is going to be about the last 2 days and how you spent.
We were heavy reselling for like 2 podcasts in a row.
Yeah,
with the 127 that was
a lot of reselling. We got complaints about that.
Yeah, people did not like it. People have spoken, and they don't want so much seriousness. They want a little bit more levity.
They compared it to some old show like Johnny Carson or something, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like the what was it? The Steve Allen show. Something Kevin would understand.
Kevin would understand it. Yeah. I don't know. I felt like those were good episodes. Honestly,
they really were
both good episodes.
Probably the best
being
we've ever
with
done.
Kevin in the same place. I thought it was good.
It was nice, man. There's a lot of aggressive
people
amount
don't
of
believe
bodyguards.
They didn't believe we were there together
because of the poor filmmaking. Yeah, it's because we used a GoPro. This time we're gonna have to record one at FlipCon, and I'll bring 2 cameras that match, so it'll look like the same color. The problem was the color didn't match, and so I think if we just
wanted to know, I am officially going to FlipCon. I finally got the paycheck, and it was sufficient, so I'm on my way.
That's
you
nice.
got a paycheck?
You got a paycheck of money.
Oh, you didn't get a paycheck?
No, we didn't get a paycheck.
Gosh, I gotta get my money back. I paid to go to that.
Yeah, I paid $300 and I bought a hotel.
I got a hotel
and
everything.
What's even happening? So, okay, we first off want to start off with you bringing your mom out of retirement, out of her relaxation, to resell books on Amazon.
Yeah, what inspired you to just chill your mom out like that? Make her carry those heavy books.
What is it like? Constantly these. My mom is.
Are the
68.
Pinterest views that valuable that you need to do that? Are you making that much on Snapchat right now?
Oh man, you two
Kevin,
are something else.
Here's the deal. I blew up on Instagram recently a little.
I know.
It's a very
I actually
big deal
thought
on Insta right now.
I thought the last show would be my last show where I could hold that over your head, but it's not. I still have like maybe another show left before you pass me.
No, it's slowed down.
It died.
It's
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
It's
my
over
ego
for
just
him.
could not take it.
He's losing
I couldn't
people
take
again.
it.
Like
My
usual.
ad campaign ran out.
Exactly.
No, I didn't use an ad campaign. It just randomly bumped up.
But the
crazy.
views you're putting out, they're not getting any less, right?
No.
The
There
views
is
you're
something
getting are
to-
the ones. Yeah, it's
I
the
always
money.
get the same amount of views, and sometimes like I'll bump up a lot. But today I
Carrie,
had like
it's so
21
obvious.
subs. Yeah,
It's so
weird.
obvious because his videos are getting the same amount of views now as they did a week before, and he's not getting the subs. When all that big giant bump happened is when he started talking to Reagan Profit. So he figured out how to pay Instagram.
Yeah, Reagan was tutoring
Like
you right on
Reagan
how
is
to do
doing.
Instagram.
Yeah.
No,
That's
actually,
what it
I had more views than Carrie on Instagram
I
this
know
last month.
You made more money on Reels than I did.
Crazy.
I made more money on Reels.
You did have some
That's-
that blew up.
I made $330 on Reels.
I made 307.
Way more than you made on
I'm
eBay.
rich.
Way more than you.
That's
made on
not
eBay.
true. I made a lot on eBay, and I
Way
showed
more
everyone
than
that
Carrie
twice
made
tonight.
on eBay.
Yep.
Well, we don't talk about Carrie's stories. It's a soft,
Yeah,
soft
I
subject
haven't really been
for him.
doing eBay for years. But
So, okay, so you've met Kevin's kids, my kids. Do you think Kelly
my
could
gosh,
beat
what are we
both of his
doing?
kids up?
oh yeah, Callie's
My
a ball of
8-year-old?
energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but like Kevin's kids are they're gonna be more thoughtful and they're gonna plan things out. Callie's just gonna go full
Like a
steam ahead.
hurricane, yeah.
Yeah. So if they plan it, yeah, it'd be a fight.
It'd be a good fight. Yeah.
Well, it's
Two
interesting,
versus-
Dave. See, I didn't let him in my house. You actually
That's
let
true.
him stay in your house.
I was
Really?
in the
Yeah,
chicken
I heard
coop.
that. He cried a lot.
I was
about
in the
that.
chicken
It
coop.
was- When he
yes.
first got here, there was a lot of tears. Like Kevin wouldn't let me in. He asked
Yeah,
about
we
it
went to
before.
the murder B&B. We were staying in a murdery B&B.
Yeah, let's talk about that. So Dawn told me about this. Apparently, Kevin was kind enough to rent a Airbnb for Carrie and Dawn, which was very nice. He
That
didn't
was
need to
very
do that.
nice.
I'm sure he used his.
And I
Carrie's,
said thank you, but Dawn had to be very specific on how
Yeah.
uncomfortable she was there.
You probably
And
used
not just
Carrie's
once,
money
multiple
to
times.
rent it.
Yeah, you used my
Yeah,
part of trash to
yeah.
cash.
But
That
yeah,
has
Dawn.
run out months ago. You're part of Trash to Cash. We're just straight up. It's like welfare system. I think at this point, I think is where
One
we're
day,
at.
trash to cash revenue will catch up to my Instagram.
Exactly. That's true.
No,
Well, no, I
so
don't-
so
well,
Dawn
maybe.
was telling me that it was a really scary. She's like still emotionally scarred. She said it was pretty scary, like Hills Have Eyes level. You
Yeah,
know,
it was out in the backwoods a little.
don't
It
know.
was
I don't know.
interesting.
To Dawn, it may have been scary. I don't think it would have been scary to me. I don't.
It
Think.
wasn't scary. I'll say that straight up. It wasn't scary. But Dawn grew up like in a tough neighborhood, and then when she gets out in the country, that makes her worried because she's seen too many. She's seen horror movies and scary movies out there, and she thought like she just didn't trust it. We literally
I will
put
say
a
this.
chair up
Let me
against the
just say
door.
this. So I know there's not very many places to stay out here. You have to travel quite a ways, whatever. So, and I knew they wanted to, do some thrifting. They were going to Roanoke the next day, so they didn't want to go into Lynchburg. I'm like, we got to find them a place here because the place that they were going to stay at fell through. And I'm like, you know what? I can't get them this Super 8 motel down here. It is just a dump or whatever it is, Best Western. And I'm like, we got to get them an Airbnb. And it was that day. And so no Airbnb would do it that day. They would do it the next day. And I'm like, well, this is it. So it's Blue Ridge Mama's fault. I blame it on
well,
her.
but Dawn did say like the most uncomfortable part was you watching her sleep through the window. Like she
Yeah,
said, that was
There was no television. That would be the most uncomfortable
What was
part
unsettling
for
to me was how low to the ground the windows were. They were
Yeah.
super low. They were like only like a couple feet off the
For
ground.
the record, they did stay there the second night. So
It wasn't bad.
You know,
It
They're
wasn't bad.
they're
It was
just
fine.
really. I get an unappreciative vibe. Is all I'm saying.
No, I'm very thankful. I appreciated it.
he
I
thanked
honestly
me.
did.
He did. Dawn did not thank me, but
Dawn
Carrie
did not
thanked me.
thank you. You're right
Yeah.
on that.
So Kevin, how do you feel about a new plush in town? There's a new plush. There's a new plush in town.
See, and I don't watch the Flipper channel enough apparently because I guess you announced
No one
it the
does.
other day.
I announced it on
And
Tuesday.
it's selling.
Selling
crazy.
like
It's
cold cakes.
It's selling. I
Have
mean,
you
there's been
s-
sales.
Oh, yeah?
There's been
How
some
many
sales.
piggies in a blanket have you sold? Or
I have
whatever it
sold 5 NC piggies, the
NC piggies.
Death Pile Support Pig.
Yes.
So
Oh,
here's the thing about the
Death
NC
Pile
Piggy.
Support pig.
Yeah, and so the thing is, like,
Okay.
we're trying
I
to be
gotta
a
hear
little
this
bit more
story.
progressive,
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
Kevin? With the NC Piggy,
That's a
it's
mistake.
not judging you and telling you should get
You don't
things
have
moving.
to keep things moving, guys.
Yeah, it's
You
all
can
about-
keep things the way they are.
Yeah, just as they are.
And
like,
add to it with
it's
more
okay
garbage.
if you keep sourcing. It's
Exactly.
okay.
Hey,
okay.
hey, you! Should you list that pile? No.
No,
Go to
source.
garage sales and go to thrift stores. Maybe you'll list next week.
And you
maybe
put
you
the,
won't.
You put the NC Piggy on top of the death pile,
Yeah.
and he'll eat the death pile, and he'll poop out listings
Exactly.
while you're sleeping.
He will
So
poop out the listings.
we're guaranteeing that you don't have to do work anymore
Yep.
if you buy an NC
Guaranteed.
Piggy.
I'll tell you what, guys. This is what we guarantee. You will get a plush.
You'll
know,
get
I don't know
I
how I'm
missed-
involved in this. I'm just
I
here right
missed an
now.
opportunity. The ending of my most recent picker video that is loading right now. It's since we started, it's gone up 2%. So
Oh, wow.
it'll get loaded sometime tomorrow. That ending has got pigs on it. I could have put your
the
your,
NC Piggy.
Yeah, I could have put
Yeah.
that on there, and I could have put the website on there too.
Dude,
but I missed
truly
an opportunity.
limited supply, Kev. There's only 19 NC Piggies left.
Ooh, did you
19.
sign them?
19.
I could sign them. They didn't ask me to.
You should have
wants that.
numbered them and signed them.
I should
One
have
of
numbered them. I still
19,
could.
one
I
of-
still
you
could do
could,
that.
You could, but
Yeah.
I'll
they
do it
wouldn't
on the
want
tag.
that.
I'll do it on the tag. I'll do it on the
You
tag. I'll
should
do
number
one
them.
of.
Yeah. We do that
Yeah.
with Reagan's ornaments. Number them one out of one, one out of one, one out of two, or one out of 40, 2 out of 40.
The question is, what happens when you get an NC Piggy and an Enderman in the same room?
I'm
I
pretty
think they would
sure.
probably get along.
I'm pretty sure
think
that's
so.
when you got to get an American arbitrage plus
Plush beaver?
No, plush cruise ship because it's
Oh.
plus shipping.
They would.
Right,
They might. They
and
might
that's gonna deliver the sales to you. No,
Wait, what's gonna make the pig and the Enderman?
No,
What?
the American arbitrage. Yeah.
The cruise ship? Why is it a
Yeah.
cruise? I think it should be a beaver.
it should
You
be.
have a lot of beaver-like
beaver.
qualities.
I do.
Why do y'all
Yeah.
need?
Please
Why
expound.
can't you come up with something original? You know.
Well,
Although
because
I have to say that even if it might not be original,
Kind
I
of like selling
the
stuff out of a
idea-
shed, Kevin.
Something like that. Very good. Touche.
yeah.
So that's very good. Why am I laughing harder? Than
I know, it was a
everybody
good
else
one.
for that one? That's
You actually
really
caught
funny.
that one.
You like the idea of what?
I like the idea of the death pile. What did you call it?
The death pile support pig.
Yes, I like
Trademarked.
that.
I
That
came up
is
with that,
good.
by the
Yeah.
way.
The plush
He-
idea, but
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah,
It's
he
good.
supports you in your lacking and
I like
slacking.
Exactly. You don't
Yeah.
have to keep things moving.
It's okay.
anymore.
It's okay, guys.
You
It's
could
okay.
just be plugged up
To be
and
a
unable to
terrible-
move.
Yeah.
It'd be
to
a
go
terrible
in debt,
reseller. If
to
you
buy.
watch me, yeah.
Hey,
no, listen.
here's the thing: they work
Should
together.
be
You
the
don't need an
hoarder.
Inaman if you're not already plugged up.
Well, we can't say hoarder. I got yelled at for saying hoarder because it's like a disability, someone said, and that you can't say something's a hoarder.
I have a
someone's a hoarder.
5-part hoarder series on my. Which
You're
one
the problem.
of them is hitting,
You're the
by
problem.
way.
You're the problem.
I've heard there's a
Mine too.
TV show about
Kevin,
hoarders.
my hoarder video is hitting right now too.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I had these 5 videos that I thought were kind of good. You know, they just completely bombed a year and a half ago. Completely bombed. The worst videos I put out.
I
in
watched
a
the
year.
first one.
Yeah. Oh well. So you
says
didn't
a
like
lot.
the other ones, right?
Yeah.
And all of a
Wasn't
sudden they're
invested.
coming back. One hit or number 2 hit, and in the out
Number
of
2 does
5,
that.
and then and then number 3 hit after that. I'm like, what's going on? So somebody must have put out a hoarder video
Yeah.
that really hit, and then people get the suggestions. You know, watch similar stuff. That's all I can think of.
Hoarder videos are trending right now. Kevin, have you had someone do a video of what does Commonwealth Picker make on YouTube?
I have. I've had a couple.
Was
2
it
of them.
accurate?
Well, first of all, it
Was it more than
done-
$12?
It, yeah, it was terribly inaccurate at the time. I mean, it was terribly inaccurate, but it was a long time ago. So, you know, obviously,
Yeah.
if you watched it now, even if it was accurate, it would be inaccurate, I guess. I don't
I think
know. So,
it's so I just found out that I think the same guy who did yours
You
did
had
one.
one?
No.
No.
Philly Flipper Live.
Very specific.
really,
Not
That's
Philly
awesome.
Flipper's regular channel.
His
I
live
know
channel.
Kayla had one done, and I've seen Crazy Lamp Lady had one.
But it's his
Froggy
live
Flips
channel.
had
He's
one.
got 100,000 views ever.
Yeah.
Like, anyways, he estimated $12 a year,
$12 a month.
Oh,
a month.
a month.
$144 a year.
which might
you know
be
what's
close.
screwing all that up is the shorts. You know,
Shorts
because
do screw
people
it
they
up.
look like
Yeah.
they're not making any money.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
anyway.
exactly. Because it looks like you make, people like Harry Tornado will go out and say, oh, for every 1,000 views you make $10. But then you have 500,000 shorts views, which you earned 0 for.
Yeah, I had 1.3 million views in the last 28 days.
See what I mean?
So,
No
according-
reseller.
And they're mostly shorts.
No reseller.
According to that math, you should have made what, $13,000?
Yeah, give or take. I made about that.
I don't think you did. I took Carrie. So Kevin, did you
If
see?
you did, you owe me some money.
I do.
Did you see? I took Carrie to the beach and we frolicked.
Yes, I posted it. It was the most
Yeah.
commented upon story I've had in weeks.
What did people say?
What did they say?
Oh,
Yeah.
they just laughed. They just laughed.
Oh, a lot of
That's all.
LOLs. Yeah.
A lot of
LOLs,
LOL, a lot of smiles, a lot of
Yeah.
hearts.
We had
going up.
fun. It was natural, and it
I
was just we
like
were
it.
just frolicking.
I took them to get ice cream as kind of a punishment to Carrie for wasting like so much time getting here. So I made him be near me while I was eating ice cream, and whew, that was
Let's
brutal.
just say that van ride back was a bit of a monsoon of
Honestly,
smells.
I would be willing to put a little. Kevin, we saw the most wild cloud formation I've ever seen in my life
wild.
on the way home from the beach.
I thought that was just normal Florida.
to the point where maybe I'll like comp it in right here, like up in the corner or something. Maybe right over.
You could
Kevin's
check out
face.
my American Arbitrage Picking Across America
Don't watch
series.
Carrie's crap; it's horrible.
It's on Lady Arbitrage's channel.
Yeah. No, let's talk reselling. So me and Carrie
Yeah.
just pulled my order. What do you think? I sold like. What do you think of my sales?
Pulled
mean,
your
he sold-
order.
I
Your
actually,
order?
yeah, I pulled
Single?
all of his
15.
order.
15.
All of his
15,
order.
right?
All of them.
He pulled them all.
Yeah, all of them.
And what did
Oh,
you think?
really?
What was my best order?
My favorite was your Brito Minnie Mouse.
Yeah.
And I
ceramic.
guessed that I was closer to what it actually sold for than what you actually listed it, or maybe Tina did.
What
it
is
was like
it?
$30-something. So have you ever seen the colorful Disney sculptures and statues made by Romeo Brito? He also does
don't know if I
umbrellas.
have.
They do. It's a designer, like a Brazilian designer that does all sorts of stuff. Well, I'm sure he'll put it on the screen for everybody. But it
Yeah,
was a
well,
Minnie Mouse,
for the
really colorful,
listeners.
really cool. Listeners, yeah, viewers
Yeah.
and listeners. But
The
yeah, no,
viewers
they're
and listeners want to see it.
once you see one, much like a Jim Shore figure, you'll always remember it. And yeah, it
Yeah.
sold for like $37, $38,
And
which is
speaking
like
of
10
always
times your
remember-
usual sale.
Speaking of always remember, Carrie, always remember to buy this at the thrift store.
Yeah, those do really well though. So I mean, I just have to keep repeating myself.
These,
That's what
Kevin, you
people
ever
want.
seen these? So these we're showing on the screen like a couple Brito figures where it's just like
Yeah,
Mickey.
I
ceramic.
guess I haven't, but
Yeah.
I would definitely
Yeah.
recognize that now if I've seen it. I'm gonna find
Yeah, it's
them
very,
everywhere.
very distinctive.
Yeah, so I sold a Minnie Mouse for $38. That was kind of the best sale of the day, which is not that encouraging, but it was okay. Do they really charge $350 brand new? No
Some
wonder.
of them are super expensive, dude.
Wow. How big is it? It's only 8 inches, Kevin.
That's
I mean,
big enough, really. I mean,
I think it's a little bit too small, but whatever. Don't spit on my computer.
What do we got through Danny on this podcast? Do we need to really go this direction?
Yeah, guys, so we do need like a review or a ranking, okay? Favorite guest to least favorite. Who should we have back on?
Exactly.
Put it in the comments. Make sure you hurt feelings. And no, don't hurt feelings.
For
Be very
episode
nice.
44, right?
Be very nice. Yeah,
For
episode
44?
44. Be very nice, but definitely just like put a comment like, hey, this guy was really good, or this girl, or
are we doing
boy,
anything for
girls.
episode 50?
Episode 50? We're gonna do it shirtless.
We're gonna do it shirtless.
Yeah, no shirts allowed.
Have you-
Actually, it'll
Kevin,
be shirts versus skins.
Have you announced a Buy Me a Shed program for the next shed yet, or is that not
Hey,
coming up yet?
it's finally you're trashing my buy me a coffee. Finally has dissipated. Somebody gave me. I got a $5 or a 5 buy me a coffees, 3 buy me a coffees, and 50. Somebody gave me 50 buy me a coffees.
Oh wow!
50. That's $100.
I will say this.
$5 for a buy me a coffee like you two.
I put the Buy Me a
Bums.
Coffee at the top of my links on YouTube now. Somebody
Really?
bought me 3. It was
I
amazing.
don't know if anyone bought me a coffee,
There
but I
you
want to
go.
talk to you. I did a whatnot, Kevin. Let's talk reselling for a minute.
Can't
Let's
even
do a whatnot.
give a shout out to the guy who gave me 50. I'll say.
Well, go ahead. Who is it?
No.
Oh, let's hear it. Who is it?
He found a VHS and he wanted to thank me. He found a sealed Revenge of the Nerds watermarked VHS sold for $1,100+ and so he wanted to give me $100. I'm like, okay, thank you.
Wow, crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, and you stole that info from who though? Like, who are you going to give the money to?
Exactly.
Sealed VHS. First time I think I ever heard about sealed VHS. I think, man, that's tough. I mean, obviously I'd sold it before, but the exploding market, I should say. I think it was Gary V of all people
Really?
Really?
who gave
I want to know.
me and Carrie a shout
Yeah.
out.
He's a very
and
big
not
fan
Dave.
of Don, me, Retro Toy Envy.
Yeah.
Yeah, not you
But I
for
don't.
some
My
reason.
stuff's
Dave.
not educational, really. It's just
That's
not.
true.
Yeah,
Like, and he was
very
doing
true. It's
educational
not.
content. Mine's
Dawn literally,
entertainment.
one of the ones he shared of Dawn's was about a cockroach.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
It wasn't
mine-
educational.
Argument,
most of the stuff, most of the stuff is educational, and my stuff is not really educational.
fair.
But I want to know what Kevin does to get Buy Me a Coffees, because I'm
he
showing Carrie.
begs.
I have seven.
You just said it.
Seven-
Not educational. Your channel is not educational.
Seven
You just said it.
in a year.
He's had seven in a
coffees.
year.
Well, that's not true though, because Christopher Chatworth is the MVP at $25.
$25
coffees.
Christopher Chatworth, thank
Cheryl gave me 15 worth of coffees, and then 5 people gave me $5.
I do have to say, New England Betty Boop. She's the one that gave me some Buy Me a Coffees this last week. So thank you, Lizette.
Yeah.
I just have
And
to say
people
that because I
can,
feel
you know,
like I need to.
I don't know. People can give money on the super thanks now. So what do you need to buy me a coffee?
Well, Buy Me a
Sure.
Coffee's fees are probably way
Yeah,
lower.
but like if it's a
that's
super
true.
thing, don't you get all the money, Kevin?
Yeah, well, on eBay takes like 50% of super thanks, so.
Oh wow.
No one needs to
eBay
give us any
does.
money.
What does YouTube take?
Yeah. Okay, so nobody needs to give us any money except for
joking.
Kevin, I guess. But
Kevin.
me and Carrie are fine.
We're all fine. We're just playing.
We're fine. But no, so anyways, I did a Whatnot auction for the first time in a long time. And I did it what I think is the best way to do a Whatnot auction. All in one category, all one type of item. Kevin doesn't show up. It's like winning on all
perfect.
fronts, right?
Perfect.
I have an
But
excuse.
I did all Harley shirts, right? Harley biker shirts, that sort of stuff, and I did really well. And Harry Tornado comes in there, okay?
Yes.
Harold
Start
Tornado.
throwing money around.
No, and this is the problem. I have a
Oh,
bone to
he's
pick
cheap.
with him.
Yeah.
No, he's a cheapskate. Okay, I have
Like,
a bone to pick
wait,
with him.
listen.
'Cause check this out. This guy. I mean,
This
I know
is gonna get good.
I know he's bringing us the
Listen.
FlipCon. Oh, listen, okay. So he comes in there and he's just chatting, which is fine. It's good to see him. Just support. I really appreciate
General Josh Banter.
Josh Banter. And he's like, he's bidding on a shirt finally, right? It was the funeral Harley.
Yes,
wear.
it was the funeral,
Yeah.
the one that you wear to a funeral.
Yeah, like
It's
you need a
classy
funeral
Harley
shirt that says Harley on it. And so it was a funeral shirt that said Harley, and he starts bidding on that, and he bids it up to $20 and wins it, okay? Which was awesome. That was great. I mean, I think
thank you,
without
Josh.
him, it would have sold for like 15,
Yeah,
maybe
Josh,
17.
thank you.
So thank you, Josh, for that purchase. But then he proceeds to tell us how he has $12,000 in Whatnot credit. $12,000, not for like the charity,
Not
right?
the charity.
charity's
This is
done.
separate.
Well, he's
They
not afraid to brag
accidentally
about it.
no, they accidentally gave him $12,000,
And they were just like, you could keep it.
and they said you can keep it in Whatnot credit. And this bro only bid $20.
Yeah, he didn't even go 25. He has
Dude.
$12,000.
You can't bid yourself up, can you?
Yeah, you can. You can punch in your
can.
custom
You know what you can
bid
get
for
with
$200.
$12,000 in 2022, guys?
Yeah, a brand new Civic.
Yeah, I could get another Civic. I'm pretty
Civic's
sure I can get
booked.
a house in
Civic's
most
booked
states,
for
right?
college.
Whatnot credit, so he's got to actually buy crap.
Well,
off
yeah,
of
so he
people.
might as well give me like $500 for that shirt. Is
Yeah,
all I'm
it's free
saying.
money. It's free money. Think
Yeah.
of all the Buckies Dave could have bought
You
with $500.
agree that he definitely owed it to me, though, right?
This is a
That's-
great money laundering scheme, by the way.
That's
I
what he
can
said.
see
That's what he
that.
said. He said it feels like it might be money laundering. I don't know.
Exactly.
What? We're gonna like accidentally get Josh arrested.
Hey, I'm
I
going to
know.
buy this item off of you for $12,000, and you give me 10 of it and keep the rest.
Oh, see, yeah, we could work something like that
Yeah.
out. Is that a felony?
Not for us, not for you.
Like a sealed big movie or something.
All of a sudden, Kevin has a Whatnot and sells one item to Josh. And they got like
The
some
new,
backer
the new
deal.
Beanie Babies.
Yeah.
Is,
No,
So yeah, a lot of people love the show. I mean, the feedback was
people are
insane.
raving about Trash to Cash, people.
Yeah.
Yes,
the whole
best.
world.
Here's the comment: Keystone Mom and Pop Shop, best episode yet. Awesome to see so many different resellers to learn from. Thanks for all the good laughs. P.S. Be careful, Carrie. Kevin looked a little Will Smithish
Yep.
about the wedding ring. Cool story, bro.
That's why I don't ever
I
mention
like
the
my
alopecia.
Wedding ring story
Yeah.
for the
I
jeans
like that you
y'all
brought that
were
back. Yeah,
following.
alopecia.
Full circle.
Yeah. Listen, I think listen. I'm not one to toot my own horn.
No,
okay?
really.
You just toot.
Okay, I toot, but not my
just
own
toot.
horn. But I honestly, when I watched the whole thing back.
Unlike
Right?
Josh, who just
Watch
tells
the whole
you
thing back.
casually he has 12,000.
He just, I have 12,000, and then he left.
Humble
He left
brag.
right after
He
that.
left
too.
right after
We were
that,
like, wanted to talk more about it.
Yeah, he's gone.
He was gone.
But I think that there is some sort of, and you guys played a part too. It's not all me, but I think there was some pretty excellent hosting to have 12 guests all be entertaining.
Yeah.
All of them were entertaining. Every single one.
In different ways.
In different
Some
ways, it was
train
all of them
wreck
were
styles, some in,
but they were all entertaining, and I think that was hard. That was not easy.
No, Dave had to kick them off. There's only one person that just didn't leave when you were trying to kick them off. Do you know who it was?
Tried to kick off.
It was Uncle Steve.
Uncle
He kept
Steve.
talking.
Oh yeah.
He kept
well,
talking.
and I will say this, like, some people it was
Commonwealth picker.
easier than others, but everyone did a great job. I think, obviously there's nerves, right? They've never been on a podcast.
Follow Tim.
Yeah.
I think Eric had to follow Tim. Who wants to
They
follow
all did
Tim?
good. They all did, and honestly, the storm was great. I really liked
it
the
was.
storm.
It was like
in
its
the
own
background,
character.
Yeah. Don, make some thunder sounds back there. I really liked that, and I thought it was a really great show, and I'm hoping to do it again. Maybe we do one at FlipCon. Maybe we bring some people in.
Film.
Are we
that
filming
and then
that, like
do the
making
live.
it
What
an
are we
actual
doing?
episode?
We're going to do it live, and then what are we doing?
They're making it a big
Since
deal.
you're such a
I think people
wonderful
want to come.
host
They're
and
mostly
director.
coming to FlipCon for the
Kevin,
Trash to Cash.
Kevin,
I think that's
Okay.
right. There's no
Yes.
way he could have sold as many tickets to
Without
that train
our
wreck
seal of
without us.
approval.
We made a big difference. Now, Kevin, I do think that, so basically my plan is for the actual event, we're probably not going to record that. Okay, that's going to be, hey, you paid $300, you get to see this little
You get to see
like a
the Trash to
private
Cash.
cabaret show.
Yeah, it's a little private show, so we'll do some, like, Trash to Cash after dark.
Yeah, after
essentially,
dark.
yeah.
Yes.
And
Brought
so
to you by
we'll probably,
Extins.
I think
After
probably,
dark. We're going to do this, and it's our
no, we're just
deal.
going to say, like, slightly riskier things about Josh.
Exactly.
It's like,
We're going to go in a little harder on daily refinement than
I'm
usual.
only doing the podcast there because I didn't want to be on one of these panels, see? So that's
Okay.
it.
well,
That's
which
it.
makes sense,
Now,
because
are
the
you
panels
guys
might be
on
weird.
panels?
Unfortunately.
I'm on a panel as well.
And I'm going to ruin it.
I'm on how to
no
get
doubt.
more sales, big money sales on eBay.
That's
Is
why
what
are
I'm
you on that panel? Big money sale. Why are you on any panel?
I'm on social media.
I'm
Have
on
you
the-
seen
Okay.
all the
All right.
people?
That's a good panel to put.
I'm on the
At
How to
least
Train
they're
Your
not
Dragon
on that.
panel. Yeah.
No one knows.
Yeah. It's my own panel.
They keep
I
making movies
did try
about
to
it.
warn them the other day because they had a live thing. I'm like, you do realize that everybody is going to be insulted tremendously by
I
Dave
will.
Carey.
Well, no, me and Carrie have a plan about it. Okay, so when we get up there, we're going to start the show with, hey guys, no offense, but.
Yes.
Okay?
We both have to say
And then
that.
if we say no offense, then they're not allowed to take
Yep.
offense.
You're
Yes.
not. I
Yeah.
mean, you would be
Yeah.
wrong if you took offense at that point.
Yeah, at that point, you're
And
just
then
in the
there's
wrong.
no
That's
hold
right.
bars. We could say anything legally. It's a legal thing.
We were practicing, and we
consulted
would have been
lawyers.
canceled multiple times.
Yes, exactly. We are not on the fine line. We are under buried 6 feet deep.
Oh, would you care to share any of the
Just
practicing
cancel
that
this
you did?
podcast is all
Just
we're
imagine cancel this podcast, but less charming.
Yes. No, okay, so he quits again.
I know.
Listen, Kevin,
not
so my
listening.
plan was when we did the Trash Cash meetup, we were up there with a mic and we were just riffing. And so that's kind of my thought for this show up
Yeah,
there is we're
we're
just
just
going to
gonna
riff live.
Just gonna riff.
Carrie's going to be slightly nervous, and
Yeah.
you're going to do fine, and I'm going to do fine. And we'll make fun of Carrie's
Do you know the
nerves.
setting? Do we have any idea? Like, are there 3
I
seats?
imagine
Can I do it
Hogwarts.
somewhere else?
No, I
better be
imagine,
like Hogwarts.
I imagine Hogwarts. There's going to be long tables with thousands of people. I'm Dumbledore, you're Hagrid, and then Carrie
Yeah,
is
I'm Samwise
Umbridge.
Gamgee.
No, you're Umbridge.
Umbridge. Okay.
Yeah. Everyone gets it. Who gets it?
I don't know what umbrage is. I think that's like when you get offended by something. I took umbrage to that.
I wonder if that's why she named him her Umbridge, because she was like such a
okay.
yeah, it's a she, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's the plan. But I also think we should record another episode in person.
I think so.
Yeah, and maybe
so.
we bring some people in to give their reviews of FlipCon.
Yeah.
Negative,
Who do you want to bring
negative
in? All
or
right, who's
positive.
our list? We'll put them under the gun.
Well,
Who do you
I
want
don't
to
know.
bring in?
I don't know who's going. Do
Because
you know
most
who's
of these
going?
people I don't even want to speak to. So
Okay, wow, you're such a hater, Kevin. It's more work to hate than to love. That's all I'm
is.
saying.
Open up your
That's
heart.
why we
Kevin.
love everyone.
Open up your heart. Kevin.
Tearing up my heart,
When I'm with you,
but when we are apart,
I feel it too.
no
No matter what you do. Yeah.
there's
With
no
or
super
without
chat.
you.
That was like when you were like a young parent when that came out. Or
Yeah.
well, an old parent, let's be fair. An old baby, technically.
Hey, I have got something. Hold on. Can I say this without saying it? All right, I think I
Yeah.
can say this. So I got
Say
a
it.
message today, Carrie, from somebody that all 3 of us have been talking to lately, but I don't think we're allowed to say who we've been talking to.
Paul,
So you know.
Paul the Philly Flipper.
No, not Paul.
Oh.
Paul, but not Paul.
I know, I got
It's
it.
Paul.
Yeah.
I know it is Paul.
Okay, it is.
Paul. I
Anyway.
also got a message from Paul today.
And I got it. Did he ask you your age?
He just said Kevin's out. That's all he said.
Yeah, I said, yeah, Kevin. It's not going to work with Kevin.
Don't tell Kevin, but he's out.
He's out.
We're not allowed to talk about
funny.
this yet, I don't think.
There's a reason I'm out, but I can't tell you. I'd feel bad if I told you. So, all right. So, he asked me my age, and I told him my age, and he said, "You are older than Carrie?"
He didn't ask me my age.
Dude, that is a false story.
I know. I will pull it
Do people
up.
really
I'll find
think
it.
I'm older than you at this point? That's ridiculous.
I
What do
don't
you
know
mean,
if I
really?
did he
Is
ask
it because
me?
I have a little graying going on and I'm not using just for men or whatever
I
you're
know
using?
This is the real deal, y'all. This is the real deal.
I'm gonna text him
Look
my
at that,
age,
dude. You put
even
your
though-
hair down. You look like you're in Blink 182. You should do that again.
Even though he
It's
didn't
like
ask
Garth
me, I
Brooks.
just
What
texted
was
him my
Garth
age.
Brooks' alter ego?
Oh, you were Gaines?
Yeah.
What was his name?
That's
Chip Gaines?
what it was. Not Chip. Chip and Joanna Gaines. Not Chip.
It
Something
was,
Gaines. Anyway.
Chip Gaines is kind of cool. I liked him. I
Yeah,
liked
he's
him.
kind of like,
He's folksy.
He's edgy.
Yeah.
He's like edgy
Kevin went to the Gaines school
Chris
of
Gaines, I think it is.
folksiness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Blake Pearl is my favorite WR, whatever that stands for again.
Okay, yeah.
Wide receiver.
He's a wide receiver, son of Ricky Pearl, as some of
Fan
you guys would
for the
know.
Vikings.
He's
Big
a
fan.
receiver and he sings, and Dave's really into that.
His singing is great on TikTok.
He's really
Kevin.
good.
He's a really good singer. I'm a fan.
Okay.
I'm his
Reselling.
only fan.
Yeah.
But anyways, Kevin, the Whatnot, I made $1,088.
Okay, I want to
spent,
ask you about this.
It's Canadian though. Which
88
is
spent,
less.
so $1,000 profit.
I didn't know that you were actually doing it till after the fact, and Kerry knew, and he could have told me while we were
I know he
sitting
was like
there at
with you.
dinner.
He's literally with
Yeah.
you. Yeah, it was weird
I'm
that he didn't
eating
tell you.
dinner with him,
Yeah,
and he didn't even. He actually, I think, from the timeline.
But
that
he said you were-
responded to
you
it
were
while
like-
we were eating dinner.
but he did tell me that he had to carry you to your bed and
Yeah.
put you to sleep because of all the alcohol.
Yeah, it was getting excessive at that meal.
Yeah, that's not true. Not true.
Sloshed, I believe was
Seriously,
the
I
adjective.
never knew they put that much alcohol in Roy Rogers before.
We did go to what was that place called, Kerry?
It was,
Bootleggers.
Bootleggers,
It was really good.
Yeah, it was
It was
good.
awesome, and I
It's
appreciate
good
it.
because the show Moonshiners is just south of here. Just FYI.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, if
I
you
didn't
ever
know
seen
that.
it, yeah, Franklin
Yeah.
County. Yeah.
So I mean, that's basically you were wasted and you didn't show up. But what were you going to ask me
I
about?
went
On
home directly from there. I went out of my way to take Dawn and Carrie to dinner because I had so many sales. I had to
did.
film 4 straight videos.
Whoa.
I never do that. I filmed 3 videos a week. I had so many sales. I couldn't put 30 on a video,
Yeah.
and because the video I talk too much, which I'm doing
That's
right
fair.
now, and
Yeah.
it goes on forever and ever. And I had these long videos, so I'm like, I got to do 4 videos, which is good because next week, which is right now when y'all are watching
FlipCon.
this, I can do
FlipCon.
like
We're at
2 on
FlipCon
Monday,
probably.
and I can get out. I can still have enough videos to not have to put the video that I filmed with Carrie on for a long, long time.
Awesome. Can I
would
have
burn
that?
I'd
how
burn
much?
that video.
How much would you sell that video for if I need some content for my Amsterdam trip?
Oh man,
yeah,
let me
I'll
tell
buy
you.
it. I'll buy it.
Well, if you could voice over me in there, I might sell it for a lot. It was a good. Let me tell you, Carrie's a pro. I hate to say
Yeah.
it. He's
Yeah.
not a pro eBay reseller, but he is a pro thespian.
Seriously,
Yeah.
seriously.
I wouldn't agree
5th
with
place.
that based on this episode we just recorded downstairs. It's a real mess. It's a real
It
mess.
is. It is a real.
But then
mess.
again, I did
We
make
all
him
got
do it
flustered by
twice,
that
yeah.
because you
I think-
literally filmed something for 30 minutes that wasn't being filmed.
Yeah.
Not a good director.
This thing was good, y'all. I mean, it was one take and done. We were out of there. I was under the gun too, man. I was trying to hustle.
So I'm going to look at the
Carrie had some meeting
FlipCon
or
roster,
something.
Kevin. I'm going to look at the FlipCon roster.
Don't remind me.
Yeah, let's go through the FlipCon roster. That's a
Okay,
good
so
one.
guys, FlipCon, we're going
Worst.
to be there.
Why did they put me number 1 with the worst picture of me?
No, we're going to
ever?
read it off in the order of awesomeness of special guests. Number 1,
They're missing so
Froggy
many
Flips
good
is gonna
ones
be
here.
there.
Joey Bottom. No,
We'll see.
okay, there he
I'm
is.
waiting
NC
to see if
Picker.
that actually
NC Picker's number
happens.
1. What, Froggy?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
wanna
don't know
see
if I'd
it
buy it.
happens.
It'd be cool if
I don't know
Anthony
if I
came, but I
do.
don't buy it.
Yeah,
All
for
right, we got
sure.
American Arbitrage. Daily Refinement, not even an eBay seller.
No, he doesn't sell on eBay.
Dealing
Probably
with-
not for Whatnot.
Dealing
much
with
longer.
Dalton, and
He's a
that's
better
actually
eBay seller. Carrie's
Dealing
a
with
better
Dalton,
eBay
I think
seller.
exclusively sells shoe trees, and that's it.
that's a felony.
I think that's all he does.
Are you liable? I think you're liable right now.
Am I liable?
You're
He also sells on eBay, 100%. And Poshmark and
Profit
everything.
Monsters, Froggy Flips, Hustle at Home Mom. That seems like a lot of work. Oh, Hustlin' Hooks. Hustlin's like a
Yeah,
thing.
Hustlin' Picker, that's another one. Thrift.
NC Pickler. Osborne 2 Thrift. Number
He's
2.
born
Number
to
2.
Thrift,
Number
but
2
number
Thrift.
2.
Joey Bada Bada Bing. Creasy
And they-
Resells. RNZY. I've never heard of that
RNZY,
person.
Renzi, they do shoes.
Okay. Mark 2.
Mark
Walter
II.
Blake Knobloch.
There we go. He was
And
on that one TV show,
Commonwealth
Stream
Picker.
Unboxing.
Cat the Nurse Flipper, and Side Hustle. I've never heard of Side Hustle
Side
Network.
How
Hustle
did I
Network.
get on this? Why did I agree to go to
Chaz.
this?
He's a
Is
good
that-
dude.
Yeah, I've never
he's a
heard of
good
that one
dude.
either. Okay. So yeah, that's the crowd, and it's going to be a bunch of panels that are boring, but then there's going to be a live trash cash at lunch, so I'm excited about that.
That's really
part.
what you guys need to come for. Live trash to cash.
Dude, it'd be cool
And
to
the
get,
side
to
parties.
get all these people on a trash to cash. Like, this could be
I'm pretty
next
sure
episode.
half these people will not do it.
I'm going to ask them.
They're gonna say no.
I
These
promise
people,
you
yeah.
more than half won't do it. They watch
Some of
this
these
show,
people
they sure won't
have
do
serious
it.
reputations. They want to hold close. They
Let's
don't
get,
wanna-
I bet we can get Reezy Resells on here.
Reezy will do it. He's
Yeah, we
cool.
can get him on there.
Joey will do it.
Joey will do it.
Walter
yeah, Dalton,
Blake will do
yeah,
it.
Yeah. Cat would do it.
Cat would do it.
Side Hustle Network, never heard of him. NC Picker might do it.
Yeah.
You look like notably worse in this photograph
I
than
know.
in real life. I don't understand why they use this.
chose that one. That's
I
like
think
the header
two
too.
Of the people you just mentioned will do it. Just FYI.
Kevin, you don't understand my power. I am the most persuasive midget in town. You just watch me now.
He's a small little wee man.
I'm a wee little man, and I scare nobody. Kevin, I've heard that there's a little wager between you
Yeah.
and Carrie,
Oh yeah.
and what he told me was the first one to get 100K subs on YouTube has to grow a beard.
Oh, I thought it was tattoos.
Nope, a beard, he said.
You got to do tattoos
A
too.
beard.
though.
Well,
You
he's already
need to
got
grow a
That's
beard.
stupid.
Because next month Kevin's getting the tramp stamp.
Are you really getting a tramp stamp?
I'm gonna get a tattoo
On
I'm
your
gonna get a
lower
tattoo.
back, and it's
I
a
need
rose.
to prove to everybody I'm not
And an
just
arrow.
Milk toast is. No, I don't know. I told you, he's an
He should
anime.
get a
And it's
tattoo
gonna
of my
say
face
exit
right here
only.
from Flipkart.
Yeah, it's like-
It's going to say exit only, and it's an anime, and it's on your butt.
Right cheek, left cheek.
Saving the other cheek for the pig.
Oh, good. Oh, NC Piggy. Buy your NC Piggy at ncflipper.com. Don't forget to buy your piggy at ncflipper.com. I need a
Save $1,
I still
keep
get
$1, burn
messages.
$1.
I got a message today. Hey, where can I find your stickers? I'm like, are you serious?
CommonwealthPicker.com. I even know
It even rhymes.
It's
Yeah.
on every
Does it?
show. It's on like
Sticker?
800 episodes in a
Oh,
row.
sticker and picker.
Picker, yeah. Sticker and picker.
So tomorrow night, Kevin, we're going out on a date.
Yeah, no surprise.
We missed you. I will say that. We
Yeah, it
were
would be
talking
cool
about
if you
this
were here
today.
hanging
How we
with
wish
us.
Kevin was
No,
here.
Carrie's down there just happy he's not in the
Dude,
Bates Motel. I spent
He
in.
didn't show up for quite a while. Like, he
Listen.
lollygagged.
Listen, I'm telling you why. Dawn is right behind there, so you just
Yeah,
make
she
sure
knows.
leaves.
Dawn's back there.
She drives so slow.
Dude,
Really?
you're
She
like,
drives the
You
speed
think
limit.
that about Dawn?
She
I
drives
can't
the
believe
speed
you
limit.
said
you
that
should have seen
about her.
Kevin going through the backwoods at like 79 miles per hour.
Kevin says that you
That's
drive
slow.
slow, Dawn.
I do.
She said she does when you're in the middle
So,
of nowhere.
I literally.
Dude, you were
Let me tell you.
Tokyo drifting around corners and stuff, dude.
That's why I don't drive, y'all. That's bad. I
Wait,
go
Kevin
way
was
too
driving?
Yeah, no. Yeah, Steve wasn't there for some reason.
Did you see Steve at
Yeah,
all?
because he was already upset because his dad was late to pick up the packages to take to the... Because that's another lie. He doesn't even take stuff to the post office. His dad does it.
fast. They
His
banned
dad, who said we can make fun of... I think his dad said we can make fun of him on the podcast.
Make fun of his dad or
Yeah, because
himself?
he's a good sport.
Okay, well, let's. What are his like deficiencies? Like, what's wrong with him?
He's normal human size, like he's tall.
Oh, well, that sounds like a good thing.
He's handsome, unlike Kevin.
Oh, Kevin
See,
just left.
Kevin just left.
He just left the show. Now it's just me and Carrie. I think he's taking the dog out because the dog was barking.
Sophie's a joy, though, guys. If
So
you
let's
haven't-
welcome our special guest, Carrie. Kevin's
Yes.
chair.
Kevin's chair. Look at that. That
So
one
good
seems
to see.
orthopedic.
Yeah, well, he's getting older, so he needs a
He
more
is getting
supportive
older.
chair.
That is true. Hey, welcome back, buddy.
Hey, Kev.
Hey, Kev.
Kev, you want to hear
Chicken.
this week's diarrhea story?
If I have to, I'll look up my Lolo.
All I was saying was I talked about this on my Flipper channel in more depth, but I went and got an adjustment at the chiropractor, lower back.
Yeah.
It gave me explosive diarrhea.
Oh my gosh!
Did you know that
Seriously.
can happen if you get an adjustment on your
Seriously,
lower
they
back?
had to get a new table because he was
Yeah.
on the table when it happened.
Oh, yeah. She was upset.
Did
I don't know
you
why she
leave a
was so
tip,
upset.
by the way?
I didn't. Well, I left the tip of the turd in there. I guess there's no tip when it's diarrhea. It's just
such
a puddle.
dumb podcast, guys. Why are you still
It
listening?
is.
Turn it off.
I mean,
Don't
I
forget
might
your
turn-
stickers
I'm
at
gonna turn it off myself.
CommonwealthPicker.com. Anyways, so Whatnot, eBay, I sold $1,000 on Whatnot, 1,088. Carrie's coffee.
That's pretty good. How many shirts?
It was 70 plus 15, 85 total items.
85.
$1,088.
And that include like the shipping? That doesn't include the shipping
That
cost.
does
That's what
that
it's
include the
sold
shipping
for.
when you go to your Whatnot
No,
summary?
it doesn't.
No, it doesn't
It
include
doesn't.
your shipping.
No, it doesn't.
No, not like
yeah.
It's
eBay.
not plus shipping.
Yeah, so
So it's like
1,088.
12,
Trademarked.
$13 a shirt.
Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, I think I
That's
probably
not
could have
bad.
gotten...
That's not good, but I mean, it's not bad.
No, listen. So a lot were good, Kev. A lot were like button-up
Yeah.
Harley shirts, long
Any
sleeve Harley shirts,
3D,
leather jacket.
single stitch. 3D?
There was like 1 or 2 single stitch, and then there was a all-over print NASCAR tee.
There's a couple.
So there was
triple-stitched.
some good... A Chase Elliott tee that was all over print. So there was some good stuff, right? And so some of those like sold for $40, right? I sold a leather
A
vest.
Chase Elliott all over print?
Yes.
Really? They're
was-
making
It
newer.
would be modern because Chase
It was
is
double
young,
stitch.
right?
It was double stitch, yeah.
Well, yeah, double stitch.
It was modern.
All over
But it still got almost $30
It's old.
bucks. It got almost $30 bucks. Yeah.
Chase Elliott's the son of Sam Elliott, the guy that's a cowboy in all the movies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, so anyways, those brought up my
It's also
average
in the
price.
ranch.
Most
ranch
of the
is a good
shirts
show.
probably
It is.
sold for like $8 to $12 was probably my like what I felt like most.
And what'd you
I
pay
honest,
for 'em?
yeah.
buck a piece?
I think you
Why
did
didn't
good.
you
If
pay- Are you going to go back and give them more money now that you got
Heck
that
no,
much money?
no. Actually, I'm gonna go complain.
that's true.
I'm gonna ask them for a 50% refund because one of them had a stain on it. One of those shirts, and I couldn't sell it because it was a really
You want $1
suspect
back?
Yep.
white sticky stain,
Yep.
and I wasn't willing to sell it. And so I think I'm gonna try to get that buck back.
Is that the shirt you gave me?
That's
Yeah.
the one
Have
you're
you ever
wearing right
done
now.
that? Have you ever done a return? I did a return with you guys. Do you remember it?
On whatnot?
No. at
You
the
returned something on
127?
Whatnot from
No,
us?
I bought something.
Oh,
at a
you
garage
did. He
sale
did.
and
He
I
returned
it.
something. Yeah.
Oh, really?
No, that was Steve that returned it, or was it you?
No, I returned it.
But Steve bought it, right?
No, I bought it. He pointed it out to
All
me.
right,
in
let's
the
give
back
them
of the
context.
shed.
Tell the story.
So it was a guy. Well, I don't. You don't like it when I tell stories. My uncle was
The
talking to a
viewers
guy,
do.
and well, that's true.
Yeah.
My uncle was talking to a guy, and it turned out that he was from my hometown in California. And so I wasn't even going to go over
dude.
there. I went over there. I found out. I think it was a Green Bay jacket, leather jacket in the back. I think's what it was. And I ended up buying it for like $10. And when I was walking to the car, there were literally right along the actual embroidery. There were cuts right along it. You couldn't see it really easily, but once you were it was moving. You could see him flapping. And I'm like, what in the world? So I'm like, hey. Yeah, I had talked to the guy for like 5 minutes straight, so I felt, whatever. So he gave me my money back. I'm like, cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I am almost monetized on my cooking channel, Kevin.
I actually looked at your cooking. I don't know
I'm
why
sorry.
I had.
Yeah, why-
No,
yeah.
I don't know why.
I like it,
did
actually.
this.
I actually
know why.
recorded 3 good episodes. My cupcake episode went live. People said I didn't seem like myself. It's because it was like in between a kid's birthday party at the pool, so I was like running in and out and kind of half focused on it. So I don't know if it was as good as normal, but the next 3 are all fire. The world's best. What is the next one that's coming out?
World's best flautas.
Dude, those
Chicken
flautas
and
were
avocado.
so...
You misspelled avocado, by the way.
Well, I have time to change it because it's not live
Yeah,
yet.
it's not ava with an
Dude,
A. It's O.
these
Avocado.
were so good, Carrie.
Those look amazing,
They were
honestly.
absolutely delicious. So, yeah. You didn't have to watch that. Is that right? How do you spell
No, it's
avocado?
avo.
Avocado.
A-V-O. There you go.
See, he lived in Mexico, guys, so he knows.
He said avocado.
I said
He would have got
avocado.
ripped apart for that.
Okay, Kevin, so what's up with your dog? Why is he upset?
He's okay now. The kids just came in and my wife just came in, and so he freaks out when people drive in. And then there was chickens on the back porch, and it was just. It is
Chickens
what
on
it
the
is.
back
Now
porch,
what's going
chickens on the
over
front
here?
porch, chicken at supper time. When chicken's
Huh?
on a bagel, you can eat chicken.
And
All the
feeding
time,
dog.
right.
So did you like the animals? Because my animals have all turned against me ever since Carrie and Don. have
No,
been
we
here.
loved Soph. Sophie was awesome. The chickens seemed okay. They were just in the coop most of the time. They weren't hanging out with us. You just let them out and they roam around when you're there.
Yeah.
The cats are wonderful. The hedgehog I never saw. I put some water in there for the hedgehog, but it just was like hiding or something.
It
Yeah,
only
he really
comes out
owns a
at night.
hedgehog?
He really does.
How fast are hedgehogs in real life?
Yeah, if it's not named Sonic or
Reagan, how
Knuckles,
fast are hedgehogs in real life or fake life? How fast are hedgehogs? She's here. She'll tell you. Come here. Come on. Dave doesn't like boring guests, so come on.
Well, she's not a boring guest. You are,
fast
Kevin.
that's what we're saying. Yeah.
Go ahead.
She's doing it, guys. She's putting on the headphones.
Putting on the headphones, we're going to find out how fast is a hedgehog. How fast can it run?
I don't know the exact speed it can run, but we let it outside. It was pretty fast, faster than you would think.
Faster than a speeding bullet?
Yeah.
When they
Nice.
just start rolling, that's when they get the momentum.
Is it blue? Is it blue?
Wait, Mom just looked it up. They can run 4 miles per hour.
Oh wow.
That's all right. That's
That's
like
like
Carrie's
4
speed.
miles
That's
more
as
than I
fast as
can.
Carrie can run. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
can skip that fast.
Yeah.
They can run like up to 8 miles per night.
Oh my gosh.
wow.
That's a lot of running.
Why would
Don't
they need
let
to
him
run
out.
that
Don't
much
let
a
him out.
night?
What's the hedgehog's name?
Sal.
Sal? S-A-L?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good name. That's a
That
good
is
name.
Sal. That's a
Cool.
solid name.
I'd like to meet him one day. Thank
Yeah,
you.
he's pretty
Thank you,
cute.
Reagan.
You're welcome.
Yep. Much better guest than Kevin. Much better guest
Much
than
better.
Kevin.
Yeah, that's the most
This is a big
educational
improvement.
part of the show you're going to get tonight. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you, Kevin. Basically, to me, I think reselling is an important part of having a reselling channel, unlike you.
Yes.
Unlike me. Gee.
No, we
got
had
blown
15 sales, and it was all $5 sales. Carrie
It's
got
true.
to experience it.
All $5 sales.
All right, thank you, Tina.
Jeez.
Donna, you
I've
see-
had some low dollar
Lost
sales.
my headphone.
He lost his headphone. Can you hand me that drink right there that Tina just brought me? She's
Did you
very
see I
helpful.
sold
See?
the granny square. See
You
I
sold your
Yes.
granny square. Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you for that. So, what is a
good.
granny square, Kevin? Thank you, Don. I appreciate it. I'm parched.
It is it's an Afghan. If you've seen Roseanne, that's okay. I put that.
It's from
Roseanne.
Afghanistan.
No. Big Bang Theory, the
Oh, Big
granny
Bang
square
Theory,
ones,
yes.
yeah.
I've seen that show with Harley Tardle.
It's got the host of Jeopardy on it.
Alex. No, don't talk about Alec Trebek.
No, it's Mayim Bialik is
my
the host
God.
of
That's
Jeopardy.
a sensitive. Who
Did
is?
you remember the
Mayim
poodle
Bialik.
picture?
She's
The
on
Kodak?
Big Bang Theory.
All right, so I looked up Granny Square, and I gotta show you the result that came up. Kevin.
Yes.
And I don't know
Kevin's
if like
got a
this
pair
is
of these, I
something-
guarantee it.
Maybe this is something Kevin made to kind of promote his content, but it should at least be something he sells in his store, right?
Seriously.
Yeah, I think. All right,
There's
so let me
some
show you this
potential here
Granny
with-
Square item. All right, right here, the Brandon men's short, Granny Square shorts. What do you think of that,
I
Kevin?
think
Can you,
that's
Branded.
the future right
can
there.
you
That's your buddy.
sell those?
Carrie met your buddy Brandon. Was he wearing those, Carrie?
Oh
right
yeah,
there?
no, he was wearing those. I asked. I'm like, are you wearing the
That
Brandons?
is hilarious.
Are you wearing the Brandons? And he was.
That is awesome. So that is really cool.
Could you imagine that with
that
the
stuff
crop
being-
top?
Yeah.
With the crop top, that would
This
be.
reminds me. Are you guys wearing those things that Blue Ridge Mama told you to wear to the after party?
What did you say? Like a bikini or something?
like
Yeah,
coconut bra
I
and
did.
a
Well,
hula
we went
skirt?
to the beach. We went to the beach last
We
night,
did.
and we found some shells. They're small though. Like it's not like Ariel size. It's
Yeah.
like, but we're gonna put some
Areola.
string.
Yeah.
Well, and not Ariel. Kevin just said areola. No, we were
Yeah,
talking about
whoa,
Ariel from Little
Kevin.
Mermaid.
It's
Kevin.
a family show,
Yeah,
sir.
right. No, okay, there you go.
Yeah.
No, you
Yeah.
weren't.
No, I
You
was
were not.
He
legitimately
said he was
talking.
talking. He was
Ariel
literally
from
talking
Little
about the Little
Mermaid.
Mermaid.
You're the Areola guy.
A Disney movie, and
know
somehow
Kevin's an
You know what I
Areola
mean?
guy.
I know somehow you took that to one of those websites we don't know anything about.
You know what I'm envisioning, Dave?
What?
I'm envisioning you. I'm seeing that. It's distressing. You wearing
Yeah, me
things
wearing
that
that.
I'm thinking. That
Me
I'm like,
wearing
oh,
that. Yeah,
please,
it's
as
pretty
much
upsetting.
coverage as we can get, please.
No, so I was talking about the Little Mermaid shells, right?
Yeah,
These
the Little
big
Mermaid.
shells. And so our shells are not that big, but we will be wearing them at FlipCon.
This is the last podcast we're ever doing.
No, so we went
It's
to
the
the
last one I'm
beach.
ever doing.
We went to the beach, okay? And we frolicked. I would say
Yeah,
we frolicked.
a lot of
legitimately.
water there.
There's water. It was Carrie's first time ever seeing an ocean.
Yes, I grew up in California. Strangely, never went to the ocean once.
Really?
No, I went all the time. I don't think I'd ever been to a beach. I've never been to like a real beach on the East Coast. The water was warmer. I think that's
Yeah,
because Dave
definitely.
was waist deep right by my feet.
Yeah.
So that's
I
probably
I peed a little.
yeah, a lot. It did have an ammonia.
Yeah, the
smell.
water is warmer. What
is
else?
warmer.
What else are the differences?
There's people doing photo shoots everywhere.
There was a
My favorite
pregnancy
part
photo
was
shoot.
there was somebody like, I don't even know how you saw it because I have bad eyes, but like a mile away doing a photo shoot, and Dave's like, "Let's go to the photo shoot," and we just walked towards the photo shoot like we were going to somehow be a part of it.
Wouldn't you do that, Kevin, if you saw a photo
He
shoot
wanted to
on
know
the
what
beach?
kind of cameras they were.
I did want to know what
using.
kind of cameras they were using. I want to know what gear they were using. It's personal desire of mine.
Yeah, it's odd. It's odd. It's off-putting even.
But yeah, I mean, so you're basically on the record saying East Coast beaches are better than West Coast beaches. That's what he's saying.
I like. Well, I mean, I like West Coast better, but like
No,
it
he
is
said East
warmer
Coast better, yeah.
on the
Yeah.
East Coast. Yeah.
And you officially said that the Eastern time zone is the correct time zone last night. Yeah. I
It's
heard that too.
weird because I keep thinking it's like I keep forgetting it's 3 hours behind where I'm at. It's only like 6:30 in Vegas right now, and it's
Pretty weird,
9:30 here.
Yeah.
I remember like out
Time
there,
is
the-
weird.
The Angel games would come on at like 10 in the morning on Sundays, and I'm like, man. And I come back here, and I'm like, you got to wait up till 11
1
to
o'clock,
1
yeah.
o'clock
1
to go to
p.m.
the game.
That's when I take my
Ridiculous, man.
midday nap before my pre-dinner
Hey,
nap.
that's a good question. So,
sure.
what do you do all day, Carrie? Like Dave is like his day is ending when you're waking up. Is that how it's?
I've been getting up early.
Okay, so no, Kevin, Carrie didn't arrive till last night. right?
I believe
No.
it.
Did I arrive last
believe
night?
it.
Yeah, I arrived last
You
night.
arrived
When you
last
drive
night.
the speed limit,
Yeah.
I knew it would take a while.
He arrived last night, like 6 o'clock,
I didn't
5
want to
o'clock.
bother you. You're
Yeah.
still working at that point.
Okay, so, well, I could have used the distraction, is all
That's
I'm saying.
true.
So, I was working, and I worked like another hour, and then I came downstairs.
You work for
I
those $5 sales?
I have a day job. No, I have a
He
day
has
job.
like a human, like a real
Yeah.
job that people ask
Yeah.
us to get all the
I
time.
know.
Yeah. And so, anyways, I did that, and so then we went to the beach, got ice cream, got diarrhea, came
yes.
home, and hung out for a little bit, and then went to bed because I was tired and I had to work today. And so I worked today, and I saw him wake up by like 8:30.
Yeah,
He was
8:30.
up at like 8:30. I was working in
I was
here.
doing push-ups, calisthenics.
Yeah.
I was doing the
He
huge.
doesn't even know how to say it. That's how
Calisthenics.
unoften he does it.
No, but I do them though.
It's an N in there.
Calisthenics?
Calisthenics.
Calisthenics?
Calisthenics.
That's what
Is that
3
real?
degrees will get
Calisthenics?
you
Yeah,
at University of Utah. 3
Well,
degrees.
yeah, I mean, I have 3 degrees, but not in calisthenics.
Or writing, or the English language.
I got a Spanish degree.
Reselling.
Oh, let's see. Let's hear it. Calisthenics.
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 Yeah,
Thank you. You were both
calisthenics.
wrong as well.
Oh, yeah, okay. Anyway, so today, he basically went thrifting all day while I worked, and then he
true.
did sit in on my last meeting. What was your review of my last meeting?
There was a lot of TPS report talk. There
Yeah.
was a lot of like numbers and stuff. It seems like they're very mad at you at your work. It seems like you're doing. What did your boss say? You were unsatisfactory in every way,
Yeah, that's pretty much how it went.
and that you were hanging on by the skin of your teeth.
Yeah, which, again, gross.
It was a aggressive analogy, but he
Skin.
said he was fed up,
Yeah.
and that if you
Lot of
wouldn't stop
swearing.
that stupid YouTube channel,
Yeah. He's
that
upset
you
about
may
it. He's upset
you may
about
be
it.
terminated.
And I said, worth it.
You said
For my
did
fans,
straight up.
For my mega fans, it's worth it.
It's worth it.
For your mom.
For my mom, it's worth it. And
So
then
is there
after
going to
this,
be a line to get your... All right, go ahead.
I was going to say, after this, I cooked Carrie dinner. I was just finishing my story. I cooked
It's pretty
biscuits
good.
and gravy because we're in the South, right?
Yeah.
I had to make him some
Yeah.
biscuits. Do you like biscuits and gravy?
I do.
Sausage gravy? Yeah. What'd you think, Carrie? A Southern meal?
Pretty good. I mean,
Pretty good.
it was amazing.
4 out of 10.
It
4 out
was
of 10.
well, no, I do a 3 out of 12.
Hey,
I
Dave,
think it
I
came out
sold
okay.
an all-over print NASCAR shirt. I got $40 plus shipping, so...
Yeah, you get
what
more on
not
eBay.
is,
No, you get more on eBay. There's no doubt. But it was
So-
fast. Kevin, it was just sitting
know, I'm just teasing.
It was just sitting in my closet untouched.
Hey, when you have that, I think that's
Yeah.
the way to do it, right? You have that many items that are the same. You get the people who like that stuff, and they all come in there. It's the way
Yeah.
to do it, right? As opposed to the way Carrie does it, which is ridiculous, which is just,
Yeah, just
like,
like
all
a
the
plush
crap
and
that
a
he
random
doesn't
action
want.
figure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually do think, especially with
true.
the shipping, that those kinds of auctions are like kind of a thing of the
Yeah,
past.
that's why I haven't done them.
Yeah, they're just no good anymore.
That and the
You've
fact
gotta-
that I'm driving for like 5 weeks straight.
it's kind of a break here. You're in a
This
break.
is like
I
our
see-
break.
I still see more and more people doing them, and then they're doing a second and a third one and a fourth one, and it's like I see some people stopping, and I see some people like they're doing them more.
But
I'm
don't
like,
you
I
feel
get
like
it.
you're to blame because you're like telling them to get their stuff moving? If you would just be more like the death pile support pig and say, you know what, just hold on to
you're
that.
good.
No.
You're good enough.
That's
You're good
money.
enough.
That's money. That's a money
No.
pile.
That is a
That's-
money pile.
It's
Whenever you
like
get around
everybody
to
gets
it.
a trophy. Everybody gets a pig. You get
No,
a pig. you get a
listen,
pig,
but here's the
everybody
thing,
gets a
Kevin.
pig.
It's literally money. It's actually better than money because who knows what's going to happen with the economy, but people are
Exactly.
always going to need $4 DVDs.
It's a hedge. It's a
Yeah.
hedge.
Yeah, so it's really just
They're
smart.
always going to need $4. I have another.
I'm putting all my money in NFTs because there's no way those can fail.
NFTs aren't going anywhere. They're not going anywhere.
They're not.
Yeah.
Hey,
Coming
Carrie
back.
tried VR. You think NFTs are real now?
Well, VR, by the way, the Oculus is amazing.
Yeah.
Have you ever put an Oculus on and played one of the
Have you
games,
tried it,
Kevin?
Kev?
Have you tried one of those?
Come down and I'll let you play with my Oculus.
I literally, it was amazing. I was playing this game. What was it called? Lights Out or something?
It's super
You
hot.
look
Super
ridiculous, by the way. in that.
Super
You
hot.
look
Yeah, super
absolutely
hot.
ridiculous.
And there was things shooting at me and I was punching them in the face.
What is
Dude,
that,
it was,
by the way? A game room? What are you, a millionaire? You got just a room, everybody sitting around playing games? What is
That's
that?
this room. That was this
That
room.
was
that
his
room?
That was this
nerd
room.
cave
so,
office
okay, so
thing.
there's like how many computers and stations and stuff you got over there?
I
What's that?
have
see
two
everybody-
editing stations.
Yes, 2 editing stations.
And then I have a TV to test VCRs.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah,
that
I'm paying
editing
all the
station
bills.
is that editing station is the one Elijah uses, and then this one is the one I use.
He's got an Apple II for Oregon Trail, which we played.
Yep. I would like to play. I was actually on Mercari. See, okay, so there's an issue. I want to talk Mercari, guys. Let's
Mercari talk,
reselling.
guys. Coming in
Okay,
hot.
oh, here we go. Shilling
Okay,
again. How much
so
are they
I
paying you for this,
sold.
Dave?
I sold a
I
bunch
love
of
Mercari.
stuff on Mercari.
$500 worth.
Hold on. I sold a bunch of stuff on Mercari. Okay, a long time ago. I never really figured out how to get the money out. And they give you this option to
You can cash that out.
I never tried. Because you
Just
can.
spend it.
Here's the problem. Yeah, you can use the money to
And
buy
then you
stuff
don't
on
have to pay
Mercari.
taxes on it, right?
I don't know.
Because
Probably,
you're not
yeah.
getting a 10. You're not getting a
Just-
1099,
no,
right?
Don't take financial advice from us,
Yeah,
guys.
trash
No.
to cash is not
Get
a place where you want to learn about anything cash
I'm asking
related.
a question. I'm not stating a fact. I'm
However you
asking a
want to do
question.
tax fraud is up to you.
However, your finagling is not our
That is
business.
a great question. Think about it, because eBay could do some kind of morph system like that to reduce your income if you're spending it. I mean, think about it. You
But
know,
I love
you're-
paying tax. You hear that, Uncle Sam? I love paying
I love
tax.
state tax.
Don't
sales
don't
tax.
audit me. All those
Customs?
extra, dude. Did you hear they
I like
hired
to play VAT. Is
87,000 new IRS agents?
87,
Yeah.
and they're all coming-
Thousand.
87,000,
eBay sellers.
and they're all coming after specific. I read the article. Trust me, guys, I read it.
Yeah.
It was
I
on
watched
the
the
Onion.
Rockstar
It was
Flipper.
on the Onion.
I
I
watched
watched
the
that
Rockstar
too.
Flipper.
I watched all of Rockstar Flipper
Yeah.
stuff, and they're coming after specifically us.
Yes.
YouTube eBay sellers.
Yes, exactly. And so I saw someone did like a little post, like my favorite resellers, like the most influential resellers.
Yeah,
you were on
I
there.
didn't see Kevin on any of them.
I was on there.
I was on there. And
Oh, you
I
were?
on there?
posted it.
I just
was
kinda
on
blocked
there.
that
So
out.
was Rockstar Flipper.
Right.
was.
So
You
was
reposted
Rockstar
it
Flipper.
because you were proud of being on there with Rockstar.
That was Biscuit
Right.
Butt. That was Archie. He legit
Yeah.
asked me after that, was I
How
sucking
much
up too
stuff,
much
Carrie,
there?
I
And
got
I'm
a
like,
legit
yes.
question here. How much stuff do you repost on it since your Instagram royalty here and TikTok?
Yeah,
Right? How much
I
stuff do you
repost most
repost?
stuff. I don't get a ton, believe it or not.
Do you
like
get stuff
two,
that just like, this is too dumb, people think they're funny or something, I'm not doing this, or
for
this
the
is
most
too
part, I
country.
repost, honestly, unless it was like offensive or something, I wouldn't. Or if I missed it. Sometimes I miss stuff. I don't get as many as people think, maybe 2 to 4 a day. It's not that bad. But Dave's Instagram famous now. He's probably got more of them coming his way.
18,700 followers.
His 18.
I had
1,000.
8,000 when we were in Crossville. 8,000. I went up 10,000 followers
I
in
wonder-
3 weeks.
And they're followers. They believe in what you're doing.
It's crazy. I don't even know what happened. I've just been like throwing crap against the wall
What
for
did I
2
tell
years.
you? Just never give up.
And it finally happened for
I
me.
just
but
gave you
Dave,
that
didn't
Dwayne
do
The Rock
what you
Johnson
did not
motivational
do
speech.
what you're doing now to do. I mean, this happened because you started to post like crazy.
That's true.
I started to post 3 a day instead of 1 a
Yep.
day, yeah. I've been posting 1 a day for like 8 months, but now I started posting 3 a day. And so maybe that's the trick, guys. 3
That's
reels
my
a day.
exercise program. 3 a day. I do the push-ups
3
in the morning.
push-ups a day? Or no, 1 push-up, 1 sit-up, 1...
Exactly.
Well, the sitting
3
up
times
is
a
just
day,
waking
though.
up.
3
Yeah.
listings a day.
3 listings. You
He
gotta keep...
keeps talking about like shipping stuff here, Kevin, and he just doesn't do it. Did that what happened when he was at your place?
Totally. You should.
Yeah.
I had a whole video. He's got his crap in my shed down here. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, have you
It
seen
is
my
probably
videos?
crap, too, as
It
well.
needs clean. I gotta have a space I can do this, and I got piles and piles of stuff. And then he's like, oh, I'm not coming back today. I'll come back tomorrow. I'm like,
Wow.
I gotta film a video in here.
That's
So
true.
I
You're a
just took a
jerk.
couple of pieces for rent. I just
That's
took
true.
a couple of his.
Oh, you
best
stole
pieces.
some of his
Best
stuff?
Yeah,
piece.
theft, guys.
Yeah.
Theft
Good.
apparently is legal in Virginia. In the Commonwealth,
That's
things
good.
there's no laws, I guess.
So someone commented, Kevin, you'll know about folksy purchases like this. They said on my latest video, Dave, you missed the Mickey Mouse umbrella. Are those worth a lot of money, Mickey Mouse umbrellas?
I've never sold one. I imagine.
Yeah.
I imagine.
okay.
So I would tell you, I'm posting a video, Dave, where I have 2 things that I really wish I would have bought. I never do that. I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it for you. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mistakes I made. Yeah.
Oh, really? See,
Something-
I'm
yeah.
so proud of you, dude. I'm
at
so
that.
proud of you. People
Yeah.
like relatable content.
Yep. I'm
Because I
doing
know,
it. I'm like,
I don't know
like,
if you know this, but they're also making mistakes. The viewer
No.
is also making mistakes.
Yeah.
No,
yes,
they
they
never
are.
miss anything.
Oh, you lost your little AirPod.
See, and I've leaned into the
Hey.
whole mistake thing. I
Yeah.
just like, I'm a mess. Here
Yeah.
I am.
Dave, yeah. Have you ever thought about somebody filming you? Because, you guys have been doing these collabs here where Carrie and you are on all these 127 videos, and
Yeah.
I'm on a few, and you're clout chasing. By the way, everybody's using my name in every title lately.
Yep.
I don't think
Really?
I've ever
Who else
used your
other
name
than
in a
me?
title.
You
Carrie,
better, dude. You
like
better
3
use my
times.
name. You better use my name in a
MC
title.
Picker, Carrie, Flippy McFlipperson. I mean, I got a bone to pick with him. Is he going to FlipCon? I think.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
I think.
Yeah, he's
know, actually.
he's a snob, is what he calls me in his video.
Were you with him?
Yeah. The one at the 20.
Why were you being a snob?
Yeah.
Escape the end.
I don't think you would have said that if you weren't being a snob.
Kevin, here's the thing. You better use my name because I want, like, when you blow up, I want people to see my name in your video list. So
I want that
use my name.
4 sub bump I get every time you mention my name.
When
I go 4 to 5 subs.
Kayla, the homeschooling picker, was blowing up, all my stuff that said homeschooling picker was exploding. Wow. So definitely make sure you put people's names in your video if they're really in it. If it makes sense.
Seems like a safety.
I don't think I've done that in shed videos where I actually had the people in the video, but I think those are the only. I don't think I've ever put somebody's name in a video.
Listen, people got draw. I know you think you're the only one with an audience, but we all have an audience.
When I say that,
Yeah.
You're over there in your high tower again. You're like Saruman. He's a lot like Saruman.
Yeah, you are like the evil, the demon that lives inside of the mountain. Right?
That's why I like.
He knows nothing about movies.
FlipCon thing. We can just go. We're nobodies. We'll just go
we are.
Hide
We're
somewhere.
like literally the losers of FlipCon.
Yeah, we are. We're like, if there's like a barrel, we're at the bottom. I'm beneath that. I don't know why I'm going.
And you're number one. You're the headliner.
I am the headliner,
we're not
apparently.
the barrel. I mean, Joey.
I don't have a family that I'm
Joey,
hugging.
do you hear that?
I should be hugging my family like these other pictures.
I
Look
took
at everybody.
Joey out to breakfast one time. He owes me breakfast. You owe me waffles.
Joey.
No, Kevin, you seem to misunderstand what it means to take
What?
someone out to breakfast. It doesn't mean they owe you breakfast. It means you took them out to breakfast. There's a difference.
What are you talking about? Joey owes me breakfast. He
But
can
you took
eat.
it-
That guy can eat.
Oh, really? I bet he's like, he's bulking
Yeah,
up.
he
He's
is.
got to get his protein. He's working out. He's
Gotta
working out.
Fill out those goofy shirts.
Yeah, he does look pretty good in
Yeah, he
those.
does.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Speaking of mailmen, okay, because he's a mailman, right?
He's a
And a
mailman.
mailman.
He's a mailman. Oh, Kevin, dude, Ace Ventura sucks now. Have you watched it lately?
When
was the last time you watched Ace Ventura?
I didn't watch
Not
it when it was
good.
out. What are you talking
Well,
about?
yeah, because you're already 40.
I
So,
was just-
You were
I'm
already too
definitely
old for
like
that
an
movie when it
adult,
came
for
out.
Sure.
yeah, I did not like it when I rewatched it this week. It was really upset.
I was
It kind of
I was upset
It was
about how they don't focus
stupid.
on the pet detective work enough.
there's some pet detective work, and
I feel like that could have been more of the movie.
my kids were real confused, especially at the end. Like it had a weird ending.
Yeah, where they were like
Yeah.
gonna get on the bus and they decided not to.
No, where there was like a close-up shot of Mr. Winky. You don't remember that?
I have also not watched that movie in a long time because
We'll have to watch it.
I'm an adult.
My
sold
8-year-old was like, "What's happening?" Anyways, what'd you sell, Kevin?
What'd you
I
sell,
sold
Kevin?
a Liberty Flames game worn jersey, number 69, Liberty Flames,
You didn't really take us out of the content there.
for $99.
$99?
Yeah.
Wow.
Who'd you steal it from?
My Uncle John, the uncle I don't talk about. All my uncles, I think, are coming. Are you coming to Uncle
Oh,
Mark's garage
let's
sale?
talk about that. Let's look at the calendar. When is Uncle Mark's
It's
garage
September 17th, and we're having to move the time up because the whole neighborhood, when they found out we were having Uncle Mark's garage sale, they're like, "Oh, we're having garage sales too." I'm like, "This is a different kind of garage sale."
September
now all
what?
these people
17th?
are coming.
It's like on a Wednesday.
No,
Oh.
no, it's on a
It's
Saturday.
It's a Saturday. It's a Saturday.
I've got sponsors, and I've said NC Picker is coming, so you have to come now because
Oh,
I've
really?
made them pony up money for it. So we've got a drink
Okay.
sponsor. Bad Cat Coffee's paying for coffee.
Okay.
Until it runs out.
Do they have any caffeine free?
We're paying for
He doesn't drink
50 people to
caffeine
eat.
anymore.
I need
Okay.
you when we're down at FlipCon to make an Eventbrite for me because I'm got to pay for 50 people.
I can show you, it's
taco
easy. Yeah,
taco
it's easy.
truck. Don't show me. You got to do it for me because showing me how to edit video didn't work. Showing me how to use something. Actually, one thing you did work. Anyway,
Yeah, I
tacos,
heard that a
everybody.
lot when we were at the 127. Do it for me.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, then again, I did set up Carrie's big cartel store last
But I
night,
can't
so.
speak about anything because
Are you
literally you guys
selling-
paid for everything at 127,
Are
so
you
I
pa-
can't.
No, trash to cash.
I listed my trash to cash stickers for $6.98.
$6.98.
I'm going 697,
Very nice. Have you
guys, and
sold
they're going to be
any?
autographed by Lady
Have you
Arbitrage.
sold?
I
it
have
yet?
not, but I sold 5
How many
NC
people are buying the
piggies.
pigs and not the trash. to
They're
cash
not
podcast
adding it.
stickers?
I don't. Why not? Maybe I've got shipping messed up or something. You'd think they'd just add it. Why not? Right? Like I should
just
put it for
throwing
free
it
with
in,
something
right?
else. Okay, so I'm going to be in Amsterdam from September 6th through September 12th. and then I'm going to be completely dead the 13th and 14th. I guess I could then drive up to North Carolina the 15th.
Because that makes perfect sense, right?
Yeah, I could. I mean,
Well,
my family
I have
will
another
like
guest.
love it.
I should announce to the Trash to Cash audience right now. I have another guest flying in.
Ooh, secret announcement. You ready, guys?
Secret
Don't tell anyone.
I don't even know if
Timestamp it.
I was going to make a big announcement, but
Special secret
only the
announcement
crazy Commonwealth Flipper folks come over and watch this, so most of them don't. Mountain Man Treasure, Troy's coming down. He's
Hey, super special announcement.
He's
Dun,
flying.
dun,
He's
dun,
flying
dun.
in. He's flying in
so
for the yard sale. Then
I
he's
gotta-
flying out.
That's awesome. I got a comment on my NC Picker
Troy's
video
awesome.
today. He said, or she said, Linda Jones said, how did you attract all these nice foreigners to make comments about adult content on your video?
They're all very helpful too. They let you know exactly how to get to the website.
I don't understand, like, who's clicking on these troll comments about adult content. Don't click on those, guys.
Guys, yeah.
Don't click on those.
It's a scam.
It is a bad
It's
idea.
a trap.
Danny.
That's Dave's.
We love you, Pickwa. Y'all go subscribe to Pickwa.
Subscribe to
to
Pickwa.
Pickwa.
That is the best.
Do him a bigger favor. Watch his content.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of content, did you see Jake's latest video? Yakov
Jake-
Benz. Yakov
Yakov
Benz.
I have not. I saw him ripping on people who were going to FlipCon in the FlipCon chat the other day.
There's a FlipCon chat?
What?
Yeah, they did a FlipCon. Caleb and Josh went live or something. He was in there.
Oh, he was in there.
I don't think
Maybe.
Tommy Bernard's happy about FlipCon. He seems like he's
He
upset.
seems upset. Tommy threw like shoes. I didn't get it. I didn't really get it, Tommy. You got to be more specific when you're talking trash.
You don't go to
for us
FlipCon
unintelligent
because
people.
you buy shoes?
No, I don't know. It was explained to me that he was opposed to FlipCon because of this video, but it didn't make sense to me, Tommy. So you got to be really specific and be like, "Hey everyone, my name's Tommy Bernard. I hate Harry Tornado and I hate FlipCon."
Yeah.
If you could just be really clear, that would be helpful to me, who does not get crap like that at all.
Oh my
You got to be less subtle. And Kevin told me it wasn't even that subtle. That I'm
felt
just
like
kind
I
of
got it right away.
You got it right away.
I got it right away.
Yeah, guys, you got to help me out because I just think everyone's best friends, and I just don't really, doesn't compute for me.
Oh my god,
Dude, are you wearing Oakleys? Is that a little?
Yeah, is that
a little
Oakley's?
humble brag?
Is this 1998?
Dude,
Yeah, I've been wearing Oakleys for the entirety of the show.
I
since we
never
started episode
noticed that
14,
before. How much
when
do
the
those
show
cost,
got
Kev?
monetized.
How much do those cost?
These were from long story, but haven't you watched my videos of the golf course Lost and Found sale?
Yeah, I remember that one.
Every year I get Oakleys from the Lost and Found sale.
Oh, nice. Now, are you actually going like to the golf course and pulling stuff out of their golf bags and hiding it under chairs and stuff, so you can have some good loot each year?
Smart.
That's a good idea. Yeah,
I'm
this
surprised
is-
nobody rips on me for that. I'm getting the Lost and Found
There's
stuff,
a lot
but
of
it's a
easier
great way.
material.
I just ripped on
great
Carrie.
way.
We're so close.
That's
true,
where
he
Tommy
did.
gets his shoes from. I think he
It
goes
was neither
around to
silent nor
schools and
deadly.
takes the Lost and Found stuff. I think.
He told
That's
us
what
he
it
had a
is.
guy. He has like a source. He has a supplier.
Plug.
Right, and they
There's a
just
supplier.
magically
Yeah, where do they get the shoes?
create
That is
out
suspect.
of they paint the Goodwill bins. They paint them to make them look like Goodwill, and they fill them up, and then just take all the shoes out.
Well, Carrie went to the Goodwill in Greensboro.
We have one of those right here, by the way. One of those
Do you?
bins here at Walmart. Carrie, I should have showed it to you. It says "Save the Planet." It's like a shoe donation place. You seen them?
Oh yeah, I
And
don't
it
remember.
says
but yeah.
it says "Save the planet," one shoe at a time, or something. Reduce waste and help needy people. That's all they say about the charity, right?
It's very vague.
I have this great idea for a trash
I'm
to
the
cash
needy
shirt.
person, right? I need them too.
Kevin's very needy.
Yes,
I have an idea for a
Well, I
trash
didn't
to
mean
cash
needy,
shirt.
yeah.
And I asked Sunny Las Vegas to draw it for me, this idea, so I could make these t-shirts. And I'm just calling upon the audience, if you're an artist, reach out to me on Instagram. And I've got this idea. I need someone to draw it for me so we can make a cool Trash to Cash shirt to outsell Kevin's Trash to Cash shirt. Sunny
Which might
said
show
he'd
up
do
one
it,
day.
but I know Sunny's having computer problems, so I don't know when that's going to happen. If it's almost done, that's fine. If not, though, I'm happy to get anyone to help me make this because I need it soon. I need to get. How long till you have your T-shirts for sale?
I thought they'd be for sale by now.
Soon, right? It's going to be sooner than me if I don't even have artwork done.
2 months.
So, anyways, if someone's an artist, reach out to me. I need some help making some T-shirts.
Money's
because
no object with Dave.
money
by
is
the
no.
way.
I will pay you. I
Whatever
will pay
you want.
Buc-ee's Nuggies.
$100 to make this design for me, and it'll take me like 8 years to
Why don't
recoup
you
the
just
money.
go to Fiverr?
Per square inch.
Because I want to give our viewers an opportunity to earn some money. You know, if no one wants to do it, I'll go to Fiverr. But you know, I'm gonna give the opportunity to a viewer first.
But they got to draw it. I mean, you got to make it digital. I mean, you can't.
That's how modern times work.
Modern times work. They draw.
Yeah, and then they
tablets.
make it digital.
Yeah.
They convert it to Microsoft Paint, and then they send it to Dave.
Don't know.
Put it in the fax
You'll have to
scanner.
know all this, and I understand 100's not a lot of money for most actual artists, but you know, this is kind of charity work on your part, whoever you are.
Carrie, you know my most popular demographic on Facebook? 34 to 30. I can't even think. 34 to 44. That's the
So
demo.
it's 75-year-olds who lie about their age on Facebook.
No, what he's
I'm
saying
telling
is
you,
they're
my
significantly
demo on
younger than
Facebook
him.
That's true.
No.
That's a lot younger.
Yeah.
No, there honestly is. You're right. There's a lot of people in that age demo because 33 to 45 or whatever that is, whatever you said.
You know what I think
That's
it
like the
is?
people who grew up with Facebook, like us. Like, I mean, in
think-
college and beyond.
half of the population on Facebook is of the people who follow me on Facebook. They're from other countries. 180,000 from America and 180,000 from somewhere else. And
Does
so I
it
think
lean
those
heavily
people are
towards
younger.
the female side?
No, on Facebook, no.
Okay. Well, I was
more
asking 'cause
more
you're so
male
handsome.
on Facebook than I did.
Remember when you were in Magic Mike as one of the dancers?
Yeah, this is the background one.
Yeah, he was a good guy. He's a good
Yeah.
dancer. His abs are insane.
Commonwealth stripper.
Daniel, you gave away my T-shirt idea.
Good time.
My wife
All right,
asked me, if
guys,
she
I
was
want
gonna
some
have a
fan
good
art of that. Just
Yeah,
saying,
please.
tag us on Instagram.
Fan art. Put random JPEGs down below and we'll click on all of them.
Okay, what, Kevin?
My wife asked if she was going to have a good time at FlipCon, and I said, "Yeah, if you eat the food and leave,
No, she'll have a good time.
not hang
because,
around Dave."
Yeah, don't
probably
hang
hang
out
out
Dave
with
or
Dawn.
Carrie. Yeah, that's probably
We'll
wise.
hang out with
Probably
Dawn,
wise, yeah. I got an 8 out of 10 today, Kevin. How are your videos doing lately?
Pretty good.
Tanksville for me, man.
I've got
All-
a 6
all
out of 10
garbage.
on Picker, and I've got a 3 out of 10 on Flipper right now.
Okay, yeah, you know what? I got a Vero claim this week, Kevin.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I went to a 5 out of 10. I was a 10 out of 10 because I didn't say NC picker in my video. I said Nitro Chalupa picker, and nobody liked it.
This is the whole name thing again, okay? So he posts a video,
Yes.
his vlog from Seeing May,
Yeah.
and he says, hanging out with the Nitro Chalupa picker, and it's like a 10 out of 10. And I said, dude, this is
You're
an
an idiot.
opportunity to use my name. And
Yeah,
so I put my
didn't
name
figure
in.
there was much
Humble
value
brag.
in that.
I put
Humble
well, it's definitely better than Nitro Chalupa's name.
No, but there's like 7 people who get that.
And
so-
I'll let him introduce my shed.
I
I'll let him
saw
go
that.
with
I
That was
can't believe
awesome.
you
That
did
helped
that.
me a lot. Thank you, man. I've made like $15 on that video. I'll send it to you. You can have it.
Me and
Yeah,
Carrie are
Dave.
going to St. Augustine, the world's oldest city.
Yeah,
Or the U.S.'s oldest
World-
city. Not
The world's oldest
The
city.
U.S.'s oldest city.
Do you know what the world's oldest city? Well, I better not. I'm getting
Rome.
No, the
Nah,
world's oldest city
it's
would
debatable. I'd make people mad.
be. Yeah. Yeah. We
Why
don't
is it
wanna-
debatable? I don't.
Is it Rome? It's not Rome.
Yeah, let's say it's somewhere between the Tigris and Euphrates. Most historians think. Let's say that.
I'm gonna try to take him to the.
Is it Memphis? Is it Memphis? That's my guess.
That would be Egypt.
Okay.
No, it's Babylon-ish. Anyways, keep going.
Babylonish. Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna take him to the
Gorgeous.
Castillo de San Marcos. Do you know any history about that?
Castillo.
Castillo
I
de
don't.
San Marcos
De
National
San
Monument,
Marcos.
the fort that has never been taken by force.
Ah,
It's a Spanish fortress, and it's the oldest town in the U.S.
Until I get there.
so
I
it
felt-
was taken by the Spanish-American War.
Oh.
Not by force. That was
Yeah,
by
they-
gift.
they-
Actually, I don't
gifted
think
it to
that's
them.
true.
Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna go down there. It'll be fun, and
Okay.
you
It's
know,
good.
we'll eat
I
popcorn.
didn't show them the sites around here. Thomas Jefferson's popular forest.
Yeah,
I was-
You've never been to Appomattox.
No. Well, I've been to Appomattox. I've never been to the courthouse.
You've never been to the courthouse, one of the most historical places
That you've been
in
to prison in.
all.
Yo, I taught world history, ancient world.
The USA is part of the world.
You do
I
know
got
that,
it.
Kevin.
I got it. I'm just saying it's not my focus is in American history. It never
My
really
wife is about to become a Dante super fan, by the way.
Dante,
Prison
Prison
of
of
Prophets.
Prophets?
Because
Oh,
she
they're
watches
putting out a
that
video.
show.
Oh, there's another one right
She
there.
watches that
Does
show.
everybody who
all the
gets
time.
interviewed on your show become a TV star? Because I want to know that personally.
Yeah, actually, yeah, maybe. So let me tell you, there's another one. Is Katie Reeds is exploiting my name in a video as well, and my likeness. Yeah.
Your likeness or you?
Yeah, me.
Kevin,
I did it. Did you do a
that.
video with them down there?
No, but is there any bad press? Tell me this.
Well, I don't know. Flippy
All press, good
McFlipperson
press.
says I'm a snob or
Yeah,
something.
and I said you were like some sort of jerk or something. What did I say? I said something pretty negative.
Yeah, I hit you. I'm like,
But you literally did hit
You
me.
hit him. Here's the
such
thing:
a-
if you don't
that's
want
just
that kind of a
ridiculous.
title, then don't assault somebody
Yeah.
at a yard sale.
Same with Brandon. He goes up to Brandon at a yard sale, turns off his camera, and Brandon titles video, "He turned off my camera." And Kevin's
That's
like,
the thing.
"Why
You're
did you
out there,
title it that?"
You're out there rogue garage sailing, just like
Punching
taking,
people,
taking
kicking
the
them.
law into your own hand, and then you expect not to be exploited for views.
He actually hit me. That's at 25,000 views, which
I
is a
can't
lot of
believe that.
views for me.
Hey, yeah, speaking, look at that. You got to put a video.
How many
with
of those
me
people
in the thumbnail
actually
and the
think-
title, and it's double your views?
There's
It
got to
is.
be
What am I
300
Out of this
people.
relationship here.
You're getting
is-
to be
this
a
is
part of what
supposed to
will
be-
soon be the
Oh, you just got
world's
another
biggest
real-time view.
podcast.
Transactional. This is
Kevin,
supposed to be
Kevin,
transactional. I
You
don't
don't
do things unless
understand.
they're transactional.
You don't understand.
That's
Listen,
what I'm
guys,
about.
down in the comments,
is
down
fair.
in the comments, tell us how much more you like Kevin since he started the podcast. Just put it down there.
Does it
Say
not
ever
humanize
since-
him, make him a
Yeah.
little bit more relatable?
Completely relatable. It gives you a whole new
This is
aspect of Kevin.
propaganda.
Let him know this is the best decision he's ever made.
He's not gonna quit. He's not gonna quit. He might quit.
There's a good chance, a strong chance he's quitting. But
He might
Let's see how
guys.
FlipCon goes.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, we got a new what's it called? A review.
a
Carrie.
review
Read
on
it for us. Read it
is
for
this
us.
on Apple?
Yeah, from Steve Snipe.
Feel like I'm right in the room with these guys. Although the podcast tends to stray out to the left field pretty regularly. Dave, I'm talking to you. I enjoy the banter and poop talk. See? Nonetheless, I've learned
I love it. That's in our review. People gonna be like, the what talk?
I've learned a lot from all three of these guys via Instagram and YouTube, not via the podcast,
No,
which is fair.
no, that makes sense.
And look forward to all the content to come. We've been inspired to start, maybe to shart as well, showing more of, and then it just
stops. He just
just
gave up on the
stops.
review. He's like, that's a lot of
He
work.
was done.
Guys, put a review.
That's a
because
good one.
We're
Have we
doing
read that?
We're doing a contest, okay? If you put a comment, a review on iTunes, right? If you put a review, a positive review, it's got to be positive, okay? We're gonna pick the best one in a couple weeks. We're not gonna do it next week because we're gonna be traveling.
Right
also.
after the trashy awards, we'll do it.
After the traveling, we'll come in and we'll look at the reviews. And we're going to pick the best one that we like the most.
This is on
that
Apple.
On Apple. That was given to us after August 4th. And they are going to get a little care package. They're going to get a NC Picker t-shirt. They're going to get a Trash to Cash sticker. And they're going to get an autograph from Callie, my littlest.
Yes, Cali
Yeah.
autograph.
So go ahead and enter today. Go to Apple.
go.
Yep, and do the review. I just want to get above Daily Refinement in the charts.
That's
you know, they
true.
always beat us.
How many do we have? We have 93.
Not Daily Refinement. Pure Hustle. Pure Hustle
Hustle.
always beats
Say.
us.
We're coming for you, Pure Hustle.
Yeah, we want to beat Pure Hustle, guys.
They're above us in the podcast. Oh, in the podcast.
Podcast
not on
rankings
YouTube.
because most
Okay,
of our
I got it.
viewers are here.
We're
And you know,
93rd in this one random thing we found
Kevin,
a long time ago.
I found something out. If you have enough viewers on Anchor, like in the podcast format, there's like a lot of people
I
are
don't know
making
what that
like
means.
Ads. You can do
podcast
ads.
podcast downloads, not views. You can make like 1,000 a month in podcast ads.
You just record them, and like you say.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
yeah, so
that's
maybe we
nice.
should take it off YouTube and just
Maybe
put it on
we
podcast.
should.
Yeah.
Maybe we should get a new agent that can bring us some more
Yeah, our agency.
advertisers.
Suck it,
Speaking of,
Zach.
Zach's gonna be a FlipCon, y'all.
Hey, Zach.
Oh, hey,
we love-
Zach,
we
buddy,
love you,
how's it
Zach.
going?
Unlike you guys, Zach's good to me.
No, Zach said he's
Matter of
not
fact, I
coming.
have a
Zach
shed
said he's not
sponsor.
I
coming.
literally saw him text
didn't.
you that he had a deal. I have not got one of those texts in a long time, but I
Yeah, he
understand.
doesn't talk
I'm
to
just
me
a
ever.
TikToker.
I have
It
a
doesn't
shed
matter.
sponsor now, Dave. You are out of the running.
Yeah, but I
You're
mean,
late.
listen, I think you might have given the shed sponsor a better price than you gave me. That's all
I
I'm
did.
saying.
Half
Yeah, if you
price.
had given me that price, then I might have gone for it.
Half price.
He's like, Dave, one more chance to get in on the shed because he couldn't resist
Yeah,
trying
exactly.
to get that higher price. He's like, honestly, if Dave was to give me
What
that,
were you
I'd
going to
take
call the shed? You
I was gonna call it the Kevin Sucks Cabin.
the Kevin Sucks Cabin. That'd be awesome.
I would've pulled
every
up for
time,
that money.
every
I
time
would
we'd go there and be
gladly
like,
spend your money,
this is
Dave,
the
on
Kevin Sucks Cabin, and
Let me tell you, that's not going to cover. I just spent $3,500 on material, and they didn't even come close to as much as I
know.
It's
They're
crazy.
expensive. They're expensive.
It's not on the shed. The shed was far more than that. I'm talking about the stuff for the inside of the shed.
Are you willing to share like what you estimate the total cost of the shed to be? Or are you not willing to share that?
A lot.
Like
a lot.
Over
you want to
over
get
10.
You throw out a number, I'll give you a
the reason I'm asking this because I bought this
over
shipping
10?
container.
Are we talking about the shed? All right.
The whole thing.
Let me tell you.
All right,
I bought the shipping container, right? The shipping container, it is
That's not folksy or whimsical.
No, it's not folksy or whimsical. It's 40 feet long, 8
gritty.
feet wide, right? 8 feet wide, 8 feet tall, 40 feet long. And it might be 10 feet tall. Anyways, I bought this thing. It was $5,000 delivered. I had to put an AC unit in it. That cost me $1,000. Plus, I gave my dad a couple hundred to install it, so $1,200. And then I'm gonna probably have to get it insulated. And I got a quote for insulation. It's expensive, $3,000. So, and then I'm gonna have to buy a bunch of shelving, which is probably gonna be another $1,200, something like that. Yeah. So I'm talking like $6, $7, $8, $9, like $9,000 to get this thing fully ready to go. So, for the viewer's sake, is the shed more? What's the size difference?
It's more. Okay,
a lot more.
It's 12 by 20. I probably won't say this stuff on the picker on the Flipper channel, so I'll say it here. So it's 12 by 24.
Okay.
It does have 2 lofted areas.
Mm-hmm.
It
Inches.
is. Huh? No,
feet.
12 by 24 feet.
It's a box.
Sorry, I ruined the flow.
This one's going to cost far more than this other one. Let's put it that way. Because here's the difference: is I never strung electricity out to this one, and I've got to now to both. Right? I've been running it off of electric. I mean, just not the way
extension cords. Yeah,
you got it. Okay, so I'm going to run, and that's expensive. So to run this electric out here, and then all the way out there, and to fit it with all the electric stuff inside and all the stuff that goes with it, that right there is going to be crazy money.
Yeah.
The shed itself is $10,000. That's how much the shed cost itself. And so we're talking upwards of $20,000. Oh, probably going to end up being over $20,000 all.
Now, if you were
just
to get
got electricity out in your parts, right?
Yeah, if you were to instead of doing electricity, get one of those little hamster wheels and have Bubba's girlfriend just
or
run
Sal,
on it,
just have Sal running
to
in
kind of
circles.
generate the electricity. That'd save you some money.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Well,
why
I
do
got solar panels.
Well, you got solar, so the electricity is free. It's just the cost
right,
of
which is one of the reasons why I got it. It's the cost of putting it all out there. And
you going
underground?
You're going underground.
Yeah. Oh yeah, going underground, digging the trenches. I mean, I'm putting it. I mean, I'm doing this thing upright. Okay, so this thing isn't going to be. I mean, it's going to be nice. It's going to be better than this one in some ways. Some ways it isn't, but it's going to have a floor in it. We're putting in a floor. It's going to not have wood.
Will it have walls?
3 of them.
You got to insulate it, and I'm not doing. The shed down here, it's got drywall everywhere. It's not like doesn't show the insulation and stuff, and that stuff. I mean, it gets expensive. You paying labor and stuff. I don't know how to do that stuff, so it's going to be over $20,000.
Wow.
I'm
crazy.
hoping less than $25,000. I'm pretty sure of that.
Okay, so shipping containers cheaper. That's the moral of the story.
Yes,
and if you live in a place where you don't have to insulate the shipping container, it's an even better deal. But I feel like everyone has to insulate it, and they're not that easy to insulate, and it's going to cost me $3,000.
You cannot insulate, and you just got to make sure you have like a coat in the winter and shirtless in the summer.
Well,
when
I
you're doing
turned
videos.
the guy down because it was like sticker shock, but now that I've had like 2 weeks to ruminate on it, I'm like, I just need to do it.
You have to.
I just need to get it insulated so that I can air condition it.
Are you going to name the place?
I'm going to try to. I should get a sponsor.
You should.
Kevin, put me in contact with your shed sponsor.
Well,
I've
let
got
me tell
another
you,
shed
the
sponsor
name of the
opportunity.
building is going to be the name of the sponsor. They coincide. They are the same.
Okay, so it's Adam and Eve's cabin. Do they have those in Vegas?
Yeah, like he's going to have MLM parties there, and they're going to sell.
Oh yeah, the Tupperware cabin.
no, they have.
Tupperware cabin.
It's like
Why are you
Adam
flopping
and
the mic?
I don't know. I'm sorry, I got excited.
It's a year contract, Dave. So a year from, I think it might have got signed today.
Okay.
So a year, right?
He doesn't sign his
a year
own
from
stuff,
today.
Can you imagine, like, Kevin, right? Pockets out. Like, he pulls his pockets out. He goes up. He's like, I have an interesting sponsorship opportunity for you. I have a shed. A shed? Wait, what? hold on.
He's like,
you
"Sir,"
have a what?
They're like, sir, this is a Baskin Robbins.
we have a shed. Yeah, but why do I care about your shed? I'm going to give you the opportunity of a lifetime. The opportunity of a lifetime. After
I have
you buy
a moderately successful YouTube channel.
Very
that is
moderate.
very specific to a very random niche.
Now imagine your name on my shed in my backyard out in the middle of nowhere.
You ever driven through Virginia and seen that one house that had the solar paneling and just yelled out, "What is this hippie doing?"
Yeah.
That's me.
There's a shed 4 miles back in the woods.
You laugh at those solar panels. Stay tuned. I got.
No,
something
that's
to show you
awesome.
that, too.
I think it's cool. I think they're
this
cool.
guy could sell like a catch of popsicle.
Yeah, he could sell a cat ship.
I don't know.
Well, let me
A
tell you,
cat
the
ship
biggest-
popsicle.
A cat ship popsicle to
To
a duck with white gloves.
Dude.
Yeah,
That is
that doesn't
ridiculous.
even speak English.
Yeah.
Because
That
they
is
speak duck.
ridiculous.
Have you ever heard the duck song?
Wait a minute. I'm not going to listen to a duck song. Listen, we're not going down this road.
Okay.
So
Listen.
Biggest catch why I went with this guy here, why I went with this company instead of you, Dave, and I had to negotiate this is to get a deal for the viewers, because the viewers make this possible. Unlike you, Dave, who think they're fruitless to talk to them.
Yeah.
Without
You
the
did say
viewers,
that.
you're
I don't
nothing,
even like
Dave.
fruit.
You're nothing. I'm nothing.
I don't like
Harry,
fruit or
no,
vegetables.
Harry Tornado. Nobody
I'll eat fruit if
anything
it's seedless.
without people that watch.
I don't understand. I don't like the seedless. I feel like they've messed with it in some way.
I like that, though. I
I'm
like the danger.
got a conspiracy theory about seedless watermelons.
Dave, I did a Rolo
Talk
ad.
about it after. Oh,
Okay.
And you know what I got so many complaints about is that there was no coupon code. There was no discount for the people who were viewers. And I tried. I couldn't do anything. Carrie, working with Rolo, right? And
know,
so
yeah.
you can't.
Yeah,
there was
it's
no
tough.
discount. And so I made sure it's not much, but at least it's something.
But the people, your Adam and Eve products are going to be cheaper, thanks to Kevin.
you get a free gift with every order. Kevin themed.
Where's my sign? I'll just put it up here the rest of the day.
Kevin theme.
Hey, we haven't even mentioned American Bubble Boy, and it's
I
not
know,
American
guys.
Bubble Boy. They're not sponsoring the shed.
They're not.
Wow.
But I do like their bubble wrap.
Yeah, and the boys.
Yeah, guys,
And
it's
they
the
can
finest.
check the link
in
below,
America.
American Bubble Boy.
There's
I
going to
don't
be a
really
link.
like the show The Boys.
Use
I
the
watched the
link
whole
below.
It
thing.
looks good. I have not seen
I've
it.
watched the whole thing. I don't like it.
Really?
I don't like it. I like it, but I don't like it. It's kind of stupid. The
Yeah.
latest season was really bad.
I've just seen a few.
They're making a new Game of Thrones show too.
Game of Thrones.
Game of
Hey, you never
Game of
finished.
Thrones.
Speaking of shows, you never mentioned your wife's obsession with this prison show, which is a little weird. to me.
Yeah. She loves prison shows, murder shows, all that sort of
Yes.
stuff, and she's like super pumped that Dante is going to be on the 60 Days in prison show. Like he went
show's
back
really
to
interesting.
jail. He went
Yeah.
back to jail, and I guess he didn't like it.
Yeah, no, you go back and
Yeah.
you got to get intel about what's happening. It's a really fascinating
Yeah.
show. You guys should go check it out. Support Dante and
You
A&E
got it.
because they need your money. A&E's struggling, I think.
Dude, we haven't shipped any of those orders yet. We
Yeah,
gotta do that tonight.
Nah, yeah, no shipping's being done. Go
Just
figure.
put Dawn on it right there.
I think
Yeah,
is
why
that what
isn't Dawn? Maybe she went to ship my orders.
Maybe she did it. Hopefully,
She's probably asleep.
she is.
It's 10 o'clock. She's probably a little sleepy.
Yep, that is true.
Yeah. So tomorrow we are going to that old village thing, and then we're going to go yard sailing on Saturday, Kevin. You're missing out.
Yeah,
And to all four of them down there in 900.
Dude, there is literally 4 in my town. That was a good guess. But we're not going to go to my town. We're going to go far
I
south.
feel like I haven't gone garage selling in my town in a long time.
I finished editing all my Crossville videos, by the way.
That's
by the
insane
by.
to me. You know how many I've done?
How many?
One. I've done one from the 21. No, I did 2 from the 21 and 1 from Crossville.
I've done 0 because I've been in a Honda Civic.
You can edit in a Honda Civic. That's actually
Yeah.
the best place to edit.
Yeah,
I
it
got
doesn't. It's,
one,
it's not like
two-
it's moving fast, Carrie. You just,
No, it is.
know,
It's going
like-
very slow and peacefully down the road.
I drove my lawnmower to the place we ate dinner, Dave, and I beat it.
It's true,
Yeah,
man.
that's probably
Drives
true.
like a maniac.
I'm trying to see 10. I think I got 10 episodes, Kev, out of the whole
Oh,
trip.
wow.
Yeah,
Are those not public? You have all those are done?
those are drafts. Yeah, those. I just need to make
You're an
thumbnails.
animal.
Yeah, but thumbnails take as long as a freaking video.
How did
takes.
you decide the
Thumbnails.
thumbnail? You had all those guests, and you put Eric in there. Did you? Want
Wait,
the
wait,
God
go
theme
down.
to
What does
go
that one
through?
say? Handsome Kev discount.
The Handsome Kev discount. Yeah, I've got one video that's going to be called the Handsome Kev discount. I have to finish titling and thumbnailing it, but
It's not titled yet,
he's
but it just
talking
says
to
Handsome
someone.
Kev
He's
discount.
talking to someone and like trying to get a deal. He's being a cheapskate on like a plush or something, and the lady's just like won't go. Like he wants to pay $2 and it's
Yeah.
$3, and like they're going back and forth, and I'm like, she's like, oh, a bunch of people have offered me $2. I said, yeah, but no one that handsome. And then they were all chuckling. So I called it the Handsome Kev discount. I don't know if I'll put that in my title. It's just what was in my head. No, you paid up.
You didn't.
You paid up.
Yeah, dude.
She said
you're losing it.
Yeah, she said he's not handsome at all.
Pulled a froggy.
Yeah, you just were too good. Too good for your own.
How much do you want? $4? Here's $100. Hey, have you seen that guy? Who's the guy? Is it bearded? One of the bearded guys giving
Limoncello?
What?
Bearded
Limoncello.
I love that guy.
Okay. He's giving it's lemonade stands, and he gives the kid a money machine.
Is that a real thing?
It's over yet.
Go, Kevin. No, I want to hear what you said. Go. You get
This
the
guy
kid
is
Everybody's
on
listening.
the reels. Everybody's doing. Have you noticed? I think it's because we're talking about it. Everybody's doing Instagram reels. Tim, over the years, I'm happy he's got some educational stuff going on.
Yeah, Tim's been doing
tons and tons on there for sure. What are you laughing at? The
idea of bearded limoncello still has me laughing. I'm sorry. Someone
fan art.
fan art.
I honestly don't feel like it was that funny.
So he goes up.
It was a little
he's
bit.
talking.
To a yard sale, lemonade stand, and a kid says, "Hey, I'll give you, he buys lemonade or brownie or something," and he gives them a money machine, and they pull it out, and it's like $1, $2, $3, and just keeps pulling it and pulling money out of the box, and then it turns into 5s and 20s and 100, and he's making reels on it.
Send me a link. I'll watch it.
Who did that? Is this a real thing?
I don't know. Yeah, it's a real thing.
Bearded limoncello.
I did this. I did this on 2 videos, and it didn't work at all. I gave away one of them was really cool. I gave away a $100 bill. I negotiated the heck out of these 2 elderly
I saw
ladies.
that. I watched that video.
And I gave them $100.
Horrifying. He talks her down to like $8, and he's like, "Oh, and here's 100," and she's like, "Why did you waste my time?"
No, I
Kevin...
paid the 8.
Yeah.
And then I gave him $100 to go out to dinner.
Here's the next frontier of garage sale content. We have to like Mr. Beast it up. We need to go to a garage sale with like a spray paint can and just red, and then we just do a big circle around the garage sale, and then tell them the last person inside this circle to leave gets everything in my wallet. Kevin would have thousands of dollars. I'd have like whatever you had, basically. Whatever was in your wallet, I would have $8.
Dave's money.
Yeah, Dave's money.
So, what do you? Seriously, question though is there? I mean, that's what happens, right? People get addicted to the views, like Dave, and they start using clickbait, and then it just gets out of hand. I mean,
it's not about
do you see it going there? I mean,
I actually don't like that about Mr. Beast. I don't like the idea of giving money or giving things for your own gain. I don't know. That always kind of bothered me. So, like, if I'm giving, usually I'm giving in private or just, like, it's not something
one of my favorite things about giving is the publicity I get for doing it, though.
So
you don't like that part?
That is, like, the one...
I want people to know.
I don't know.
Look, that's a double-edged sword, because we've had that discussion here in the house before, too, because I agree with you, Dave, and we try to do that and whatever, and, you get slammed, dollar to give, dollar to donate, dollar to spend, whatever, and so people, like, you don't do this, you don't, show me the receipt, and we started to do that stuff, and then people complain about that, and then so it's like...
It's slippery
so now
slope,
we just do it, and
just do what you want.
But I think it's key. I think in the community itself, when somebody's got an issue or got a problem or something like that, and you try to publicize it to get more money, I mean, that doesn't make me feel bad. We've done that multiple times.
I don't feel like the way you're doing it is you don't title your video. We give $1 to every. You know what I mean? Like the way Mr. Beast does it is just kind of gross to me. I don't know.
But it's
good.
Bad?
It's good. It's good.
You hear that? We're calling you out, Mr. Beast.
It's good
You're
that
listening.
Listen, Jimmy. It's good that you do it, but I just don't necessarily love the method. That's all. I think it's great that you're doing these good things.
Feel free to duet this or to talk about this on your channel.
Yep.
I think it's different. I think it's different because I agree with you, Dave. I agree with you. That's not his personal charity. That's his business.
Yeah, basically, yeah. That's
and
a good
so
way to look
me,
at it.
that's different. I just think the personal charity. Where
he might be doing personal charity. Yeah,
that's a good point.
Yeah, because we don't know what he's up to behind the scenes. And,
right.
Good point.
Dave has said publicly, by the way, he doesn't give anything to anybody. I've heard him say
bearded limoncello. Please, someone make this YouTube channel.
Yes.
I will subscribe.
Start commenting on any lives we do in the future.
I want the next time I'm on a live. By the way, I'm gonna do a live at some point.
Polly B. Picker. So pull up Polly B. Picker's comment on the last video. But we're not gonna read the whole thing. But whatever. It is nice. All right, go ahead. But forget that. Kerry can do something here. He doesn't do anything. Well, according to Polly B. Picker, he throws in some quick-witted dump. Oh no, that's Dave.
Quick-witted dumps? What did you say?
Sniped. Carrie is by far the funniest.
See? I've told you guys this so many times.
We know this.
I've told you.
We know this.
Where's Polly B. Picker?
Best podcast yet. It's been great watching the evolution of the show. Carrie is by far the funniest, but not overdone and sniped at the right moments. Dave's quick-witted dumb humor using cultural references that I actually get keep it all running.
Cool running.
Last but certainly least is Kevin. Kevin has adjusted to Dave and oh, sorry, not least. Kevin has adjusted to Dave and Carrie well, even beginning to fire back on jokes at his advanced age. The chemistry is undeniable. As a matter of fact, each of you brings a required personality that blends together to make the most delicious and delectable bearded limoncello I've ever had.
Yummy.
If I wasn't a broke part-time reseller, I would have joined you all at the meetup, as it looked like a blast from the past in Kevin's regard. And Dave, I know what you are oh my gosh, it still goes, guys.
It's going on?
Thinking, but neither of you are my type. I'm just grateful fan for the entertainment and information you provide, since my kids take up all the gaming consoles in the house. Thank you all. Kevin sucks.
Kevin sucks. Cabin?
I like Uncle Steve. I don't have an Instagram, or I'd follow Uncle Steve. Follow. Have you been talking to Uncle Steve, or are you guys still fighting?
Yeah.
Was he not doing enough for you, Kevin?
You will probably be okay by Uncle Mark's garage.
I gotta go. I gotta talk to Tina. I mean, it's just a lot of time away.
Which I need to talk about in just a second, but I had another point that I can't remember. Oh, I know what it was. No, actually, I don't. Keep talking.
Well, that was the end of the show, so...
No, it wasn't the end of the show. I gotta say something.
You gotta say something.
Just say your thing.
I can't remember what it is. My age. It's hard.
Yeah, it's tough.
We've
even got him believing.
Let's get to the top. We had this question, cut or uncut. What does that mean?
Oh, I know what the thing is now. So, one of my pet peeves is...
Wait.
134.33. All right, there we go.
Wait, what, Kevin? Sorry, I lost my headphones.
Now I think I've lost what I was mad at. Again,
just answer the question, Kev.
What was the question?
Nothing.
You've got to rewatch this to see what.
Can you timestamp this for Kevin so he can check it out later?
All right, one of my pet peeves is I never. What the heck? Okay. People telling people they should quit their jobs and whatever. It drives me nuts, right? I've never told anybody to quit their jobs. So I did the video with Carrie on purpose to show people exactly what happens to people who quit their jobs to resell. I was like, do you really want to end up like Carrie? And that's the way I.
It's kind of hard to go cross country for 5 weeks if you suck at everything. It requires money, and I still have bills at home.
Ooh, a little humble brag.
I'm just saying.
A little humble brag. This guy.
He's slightly a loser.
Yeah.
That's right. So
that was like the big thing we were waiting for?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
It was just making fun of Carrie?
That was it. Oh, no, actually, and then, of course, I'm going to try and make you forget. Uncle Mark's garage sale is now officially Aunt Lori's and Uncle Mark's garage sale because Aunt Lori is not happy.
And when is it? What time?
It is September 17th. It'll be on garagesale.nation.net. And you can look it up in the address. First 50 people to sign up to this thing that Dave's got to set up because I don't know how to do it. We'll get free Mexican food. Tacos.
Who's playing banjo at the event?
No music. I don't think it'll be music. We'll do music. Uncle Steve will be there signing autographs.
Uncle Steve's a gem.
My dad might come. My mom might come.
Yeah, Uncle Steve is worth the trip.
His parents are also great.
Uncle Steve is more worth the trip than NC Picker. You should just put him on there.
My parents are great. Yeah,
you should just put Uncle
Here's the thing. If you get to
Uncle John might be there. Uncle Dave might be there.
Oh, I like the name Dave.
Yeah,
Uncle Paul, let's hope.
Uncle Jesse.
Polly B. Picker?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. If you get in good with Steve, you're going to get in good with Bucky.
That's true.